joys of life and to console each other.
Hello. I am sorry, but I must interrupt this show. You know what it is? Hey, Ham Solo. It's time, baby. Low. It's time how we do. Hey. They said we said we hit. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we go. We say that you heard right. 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 They said we said we in. They said we said we on. They said we said strong. They said we said go. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right. We say that you man. I swear that it's imminent. I've been going so hard on my penmanship. About to go in and buy me a wheel. And I pull that shit fresh off the dealership. I can leave you on red like an Xbox. Got me laughing at you like you red fox. Got you chasing Hot Wheels like a matchbox. EA running the game and it don't stop. Super cold like I'm playing for Blizzard. Got you all in my sights like Red Dead Redemption. Never gonna slip on my pivot. Better get out my way, bitch. I'm on a mission. Really ain't no competition. I'm steady grilling opposition. I'm get up and ready to win. They can play it how they play, but fuck what you say. I'm getting this money today. Last of us like a dying breed. Down the ride like a noble steed. Fatality moves, I make it bleed. That's on any game, that's on any screen. Shut up and give me your money. They said we so lit. Even if I take an L, we coming back just to show that we don't quit. They said we hit. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said go.
Nice job, Luke. Yeah, of course he's muted. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Muted. I was just testing to see if you guys
He
are
doesn't
paying
know what he's
attention.
doing.
Greetings
No.
and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of BullSittin on TS.
Why'd you have your mic muted? What were you listening to back there?
This week,
Right?
we
What
have
were you listening to back there?
a lot of Xbox
Be honest.
news,
He's listening to some undercover
mostly
files
from
from me.
IGN. If you don't like IGN,
He's like, I gotta mute my mic real quick. I don't need anybody hearing this
Please.
groaning.
and keep on moving. All right. I'm your host, Loke 7.
What'd you say, Loke? I missed
The
it.
lovely Nintendo Goddard, Cozy Beluga, Mr.
Oh.
Behind Them Sticks, more like Behind Them Ass, Ham Solo, the man that licks games more than anyone alive. Mr. Matt likes games.
The
Our tech specialist with over 2 decades in IT, and our
It sounded like you were about to say something there, buddy.
and our special
I don't know about
guest,
all that.
901 the Gamer. I apologize
Right now.
in advance, 901. I do
He's
apologize.
fighting for his life right now. I mean, just
It
listen
is.
to him.
It's
You
going.
got to give him
it's
credit,
going
though.
to
He
be
kept
awkward.
rolling through all that.
It's going
He
to
sure
be awkward,
did.
but we
A
try
lot
to
was
make it-
happening.
He sounded like a
hold it
semi
against
going
us,
like
all right?
90.
He sure did. And he
During
still
All
that.
right,
is.
so before
Sound
we
like crap.
partake in this week's session of digital savagery, tell me, Cozy, are you feeling rosy?
You know, Luke hates Will Rose.
Absolutely.
Please tell us why.
Number one, I got a coconut chocolate bar. Number two, I got a surprise eat that I randomly found. I'm not sure if it's going
What?
to be good.
What's in? But by eat you mean like you're going to eat it live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh goodness!
I don't
It's
know
going
if
to
it's
be one
good
of
or
those
not.
shows, guys. Get your super chats ready. It's going to be worth it this week, I promise. Welcome in, Mr. Joanna Duck, my brother in Kojima, Mr. Ray Chi, all the way in Canada. Sorry for doxing you. Vincent Vega, welcome in. Let's welcome our guests. 901 the Gamer, please do not mute yourself. How are you, sir?
I'm doing all right, man. Thank you for having me on your show. I appreciate the support.
We are the ones who are grateful that you've given us an opportunity to have you
Welcome.
Yeah, thank
Most
Welcome,
people,
welcome.
most people watch our previous episodes and they're like,
Welcome.
"Yo, that is too much." And they run for the hills.
you.
You know, it's like one African,
Yeah.
a couple of Americans. You know, it's
Canadian.
all over the place.
Canadian,
A
eh?
Canadian. Sorry,
Hey.
sorry. I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. I'm all about it. I'm sorry.
I don't
My
say
bad.
about.
My bad. My bad. My bad.
The way
Stanley,
he say don't is great.
what, Cozy?
The way he says don't.
How do you say don't?
Oh, just you're gonna give me a hard time on that now too.
How do you say don't? Mental.
I don't know. I really don't know.
There's nothing awkward about the way he says it. It's perfectly
Yeah,
normal.
I just hear don't.
Yeah.
I don't hear
9.
don't. I hear don't.
Oh,
That's you just said I don't hear don't. I hear don't.
all right.
He says it in a
Alright.
Canadian accent. He says Canadian don't.
Cozy has a sophisticated ear.
Yes.
I don't
So
even know
the finest details, apparently.
what a Canadian don't sounds like.
He
Would that
really
be don't?
doesn't.
Don't. A don't.
That palate.
And now we
of hers
know.
is third world.
Now we know. Now we know
Okay.
that Cozy actually does like me because she gives Mental a lot of crap about his accent, and she's never mentioned anything about mine. So
Well, we already know your
Now we
accent's
know.
fake. His is real.
Exactly. That guy's from Canada.
bullshit. 9.
Every now and then the
Before we
texting
get into
comes
the
out,
show,
you hear it.
before we get in the show, no, this is a running joke. It is a gag. I
This man-
promise you. I
No, it's
promise you. I
This
am
man is from
Mozambican.
Tallahassee.
I
Don't listen to anything he says.
I-
Don't listen to nothing. Nothing
He
he
did tell me
says.
about his time in Florida.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Mhm.
9. Yes, dude, I've been to Florida. Doesn't mean I'm from Florida, right?
Sound.
Listen. 9.
Okay.
9.
Kinda-
Listen
kinda
to me. Look at my.
suspicious.
Shut up.
Listen. 9. I am actually Mozambican, and I live in Mozambique in a
This
city
man-
called Maputo.
This
Don't
man is from
listen to
Chattanooga,
anyone on the
Tennessee.
panel. Don't listen to anyone
Listen
in
to
the
a
chat.
single
Oh,
thing he's
any
saying.
one of us
Not
can
even
look
in the
up a
chat.
place on a
Don't
map and say,
trust-
"Yeah, I live there."
Don't
Don't
trust
listen
the
to a
chat.
single
9.
thing he's saying.
9. Don't trust the chat.
He's the first one
Don't
to
even
sign Yo
trust it.
Gotti.
Yeah.
God
Yo
damn it.
Gotti. Yo Gotti, huh? Yo Gotti.
That's believe it or not, that's Memphis Bleak right there.
Yo Gotti.
That's Memphis Bleak.
It's pretty bleak.
All right. Well, I tried, and just trust me, 9. Trust me. Matt, what you been
Yeah.
playing, bro?
Dragon's Dogma and Starfield.
Still.
Feel
Yeah.
Starfield is a way of life.
It's a
Oh, no, I was
go.
talking about Dragon's Dogma. Starfield, we're going to be playing until 2030. You don't have to tell me about this.
Dragon's Dogma,
Jax82,
man.
welcome in. Stanley Francois, comment ça va? Ça va bien? Ham, what you been playing?
A lot of editing is what I've been doing, but I've been playing Dragon's
Fake
Dogma.
gamer, ladies and gentlemen.
I've been playing Dragon's Dogma, and I got something embarrassing to show you that I've been playing. You remember that?
Oh, let's
Matt?
go. Let's go. Let's show
Is
it.
that the
Yeah, I got
scary
something
game?
embarrassing that I can show you. That I've been
DS
playing.
Paradise. Welcome in, DS Paradise.
Okay,
Yurt,
so let me see.
Brother Knight. What does Yurt mean? As Ham looks for whatever it is
Hello.
that he wants to put on screen.
What's up? What up?
Yurt.
Yo yo. Yo yo.
Really?
Yeah. Yo yo. What's up?
See,
No.
if I was American,
Hi.
I'd know,
Hello.
right?
No, no.
Right?
No, you wouldn't, because I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
God damn.
So,
We need to hold on. Let's remove
Look, you're
901.
still tying your horse to the same stall I am, brother.
Damn.
You want to hear some embarrassing shit, though? I mean, some of you guys heard this yesterday, those of you that were here. But me, Matt, and Mike have been playing this game called Content Warning. And me and Matt were playing specifically just this time. But, like, the game gets a little wild.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, just listen. Okay. Oh, my God.
I'm just screaming.
Where'd he go?
That's a grown ass man.
Yeah, that's a grown man screaming. That's me.
Dang, and you
So yeah,
trying to convince me to play it last night, and I said I
you
don't.
should
do horror games.
play because it's
You
not
should
scary
play.
like that. It's not.
It's not like
scary
horror.
Like I
wouldn't
don't
mind
actually like
Bioshock.
horror
scream
games.
into a
But
It's
I was
not.
more or less like
Doesn't
having
sound
fun
like a
and
bad
yelling
time.
and trying to get back to the goddamn ship right at that moment.
Yeah, it's fun. It's not a horror game. It's not.
From the sound
Yeah,
of Ham's
imagine-
voice,
imagine that like
Don't be
yelling.
giving me no content warnings and then say, "Oh, it's not scary. It's not a horror." I saw your Twitter post, Ham.
So listen to
I'm
this.
never playing this game.
Listen to this. It's like that nervousness that you get when you're like, like let's say like you stole the enemy's flag and you could see where you're putting where you need to
Yeah.
take the flag to, and you're
I've
just
never
like running,
seen-
and then something come and get you.
Ham?
I mean, that's the kind of nervousness.
I've
It
never
doesn't,
seen
like,
you scream like
it
that on
doesn't give me
Halo.
like it doesn't give you like nightmares.
Cut the cap,
But
Ham.
it's
You've
just-
never
it's
screamed
just
like
like
that
that
on Halo.
adrenaline of like, damn it.
It's fun.
You are capping
You
hard.
guys, you are boring, Loke. You're
I'm boring. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
that game's fun.
Sensei, welcome in. Hey, Sensei, after the show, please make sure to set up the Tekken 8 server so we can go at it while I'm on
So that you
Wise's
can
podcast.
lose.
Get your ass.
What are you
whooped
talking
again.
about? I was clapping them cheeks the last time we were playing.
Oh,
all right?
you
So
won a
settle down.
match.
And he's like,
Congratulations.
take that.
Hey, Matt. Oh, cut, Matt. Ham. No Diddy. Anyways, 901. 9. What you been playing this past week, Ham? Sorry, man.
I've been playing Forza Horizon 5 and Motorsport.
Forza.
Yep. And also I'm getting into Microsoft Sims as well. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You're
An
getting into the
interesting
Sims.
selection of
See?
games.
Yep. I got the yoke here, so I'm getting
Wow.
ready for it. Yeah.
Like you race.
Yeah, we do I do cruises in Forza Horizon 5. We also do car meets and also Forza Motorsport we do races and meet up as well.
I have a clown
Wow.
car in
Yeah.
Horizon. I made a clown car.
Do you know how to drive it?
I mean, it drives terribly because it's a terrible vehicle, but
Yeah. Well, if you join my
Just a
convoy,
car with
right, you
cozy
got to
in
know
it.
how to drive. Of course, you got to know how to drive, and we do have rules. So you can't drive like crazy and stupid. Similar to real life, pretty much. We try to be realistic.
oh, it can't even go that
Stop.
fast.
Well, you good. Well, you can join. You can join.
Yeah, but just you can show up,
Oh,
It's like
yeah,
that.
for sure.
It's like
Can
that
we-
tiny wheel car.
Oh, you're talking about the
What?
what's that car name? It's the
Yeah, it's
the
a scrap.
PL50. So the PL50 car.
It is terrible.
Mhm. Yeah.
DSP says you can.
You
so
can.
I guess it's about community. So I love that. I love that
he's
it's not
talking
like
about
elitist.
Being on Twitch and being on
Oh,
YouTube
I
at the
thought
same
he
time.
meant like the Forza thing.
I'm talking to him in chat.
Really? Can we go on Twitch as well?
So I might have to add Twitch and Rumble because Rumble just recently got a static. Just got like a static code, so it doesn't change every time you go
Oh,
to.
cool.
Every time you go to stream from there, because that was the one reason I stopped going to Rumble. Is because every time I had to get a new custom link for it, and it was super annoying. But yeah, I heard they fixed that from what's his name?
1 second.
From Mike Mullis. He's the one that told me that.
Oh yeah.
'Cause he uses
Mike
Rumble
is
like
very
he's very
Yeah.
on top of using Rumble. And this person in the chat, DS Paradise, told me that I could do it on Twitch as well. So, I mean, the further I could spread out the word, the better. And I don't trust Twitter. I don't trust Twitter.
Hey,
Those
yeah.
numbers fly.
He and the boys are listening to Riders on the Storm. Da-na-na. Oh man, Need for Speed. Oh, back in the day. Anyways, interesting selection of games there. 9. Cozy, what you been playing this past week?
I've been playing Super Space Club, chilling, enjoying life, and Brotato
Liz?
and Starfield. Tomorrow I'm gonna get back to the Expanse. I swear, I promise.
It's a lot of games at the same time, Cozy.
I mean, I'm always playing multiple games. You just don't understand.
I really don't.
Stop.
Are
Sorry.
all the episodes available for the Expanse?
Yes.
Okay, so I can get it now, and then I can play it from start to finish. No cliffhanger rubbish.
Nope.
All right. I haven't started watching the TV show like you mentioned, but I will watch it eventually. Right now, I'm still going through season 2 of Reacher. Very good stuff. Mental. What you been playing this past week, man?
Rogue Cup, Rogue City, and still dabbling a bit in Phantom Liberty and
Fake
Cyberpunk.
gamer.
And I'm also playing through your favorite Tilu 2 still.
Don't say it. Don't fucking say it.
And
Let's go.
other than that, Nier Automata as well on my Steam
Oh,
Deck.
yeah.
So I got 3 primarily on the go
And
with
it
a
has
little bit of
fishing.
Phantom Liberty still.
It also has yams, but okay. To each
fishing.
his own. The X-Men. Welcome in, old timer. Blah blah blah. Right. So
Sir X-Man.
9.
Shut up, old man.
9. Before we get into like the topics and talking about all the news and whatever, there's a couple of questions that we like to ask our guests,
Okay.
just to like break the ice and get to know each other. No one is going to judge you on your responses.
Okay.
No one's going to hold it against you for the rest of the show and maybe block you, or report you on Twitter. That's not what's going to happen.
I just want to ask 901 if he is related to Percy Miller.
Who's Percy Miller?
Master P. He looks like he came down that family lineage. This man looked like he's been balling since been balling. You selling pagers?
No, I'm
ICDC college.
Two-way pagers.
Yeah, you already know what I'm talking about. Let's go.
I got to hook up. Yeah.
Gotta love some chopper. What is that? What does that mean?
Chopper. I don't know.
See, even the Americans don't know what's going on with this slang.
We're trying to
That's
distance
not how it
ourselves.
works. That's not how it works. Every place in America has its own slang.
Has its
What?
own slang.
You guys aren't just like one little city. Don't you guys
Nah,
all
Listen
speak
to
the
'em.
same?
Nah, we got the North, we got the South.
I've never been to America. My name's Lo. I'm not from America.
Yeehaw! Oh, whatever, man. Who simulated that yeehaw? That was weak.
Oh, that was
very
me.
weak.
Well, it was
Oh,
meant to
wow.
be weak,
Oh,
Loke. I was
wow.
imitating you. It was meant to be weak.
Oh, you piece of shit. Mental. Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Wow.
Well, actually,
everybody.
last week you pretty much rocked it. You nailed it last week. So
Thank you.
I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I'll give you that.
Thank you. Also, that super chat was pretty
So,
hot.
so you're admitting because you just said you're basically the yeehaw connoisseur. So you are from Texas.
Yeah.
that hit the like button and share, everyone. Do what Sir X-Men saying in the chat, and let's keep it moving. Because it's getting too awkward for me. 9.
Yeah,
So
We almost doxed him.
whatever. 9. Going back to what I was saying. Trying to get to know you. Trying to get a feel for you, what you like, what you don't like. First off, how did you fall in love with gaming? You can make this response as long or as short as you'd like.
All right. One was because pretty much gaming kept me out of trouble. So, I was the kid that was always running home to play Super Mario, playing GTA, there's and also, I'm the baby out of the family. So all of my brothers and sisters was older than me. I had friends, that was going out joining games. So I was the so-called nerd, of
Before
the
it
hood.
was cool.
So, yeah, so way before it was cool. So you know, gaming just pretty much just kept me out of trouble. That's how I fell in love with it.
All right, but can you pinpoint the exact moment that you were like, oh, I'm probably going to do this for the rest of my life? Or do you remember the game that gave you that feeling?
Halo. It was Halo. Halo pretty much gave me that feeling because I remember
Online.
Online. I don't remember playing Halo online. I remember playing like the co-op, with my dad and my cousins. But I remember asking my parents for, I think it was like a PlayStation, PS2, and they ended up giving me a Xbox for Christmas. And doing that, the OG Xbox, I didn't have no clue what it was. I didn't ask for it, but my mom,
she knew better.
She knew best.
Yeah, exactly. So that was like, the console I really fell in love with since that day.
The original Xbox.
Yeah. OG Xbox.
Oh man. All right. Yeah. What is this about you loving Taco Bell? Explain, sir.
Man. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just a joke.
We're trying to giggle like you, man. Go ahead.
I mean, Taco Bell. I mean, people say I love Taco Bell. I mean, the chat is undefeated, man. I don't know how we came. No, it was like Taco Bell Wi-Fi. So we were playing Forza one day, and someone kept dropping. So I was like, "Hey, you got that Taco Bell Wi-Fi?" And ever since then, we just been using that joke.
That's the Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right. Ham. So X-Men. So X-Men's a bit spicy. Talking about you, Rumble, and
Cheeks.
And the other platforms.
I'm trying to put together what he wants me to be thinking. I am a statement like that, but I mean that is a graphic way to
say that we're going to get the word out on the podcast.
Yeah, we're really getting that word.
Really?
Spreading your proverbial podcast.
We're supposed to get the word out, not the word in, Sir X-Man.
Oh yeah. What if we got it in and out?
Cozy, don't encourage them. Every time I think about Taco Bell, me specifically, I just think about like
Chalupa?
No, I think about Big Smoke.
Chicken quesadilla.
It's like I want a number 9, number 9 large, number 5, etc. That's what I think of when I hear Taco Bell. But
I actually always just get the Burrito Supreme. They're super expensive now. I'm sad about that.
I think about the good old days.
In years.
79, 89, 99.
What does that mean?
They used to have commercials, 79, 89, 99.
Oh, yeah, the taco used to be, I think the taco used to be like 79 or 89 cents.
Exactly. Yeah, they used to have like your base taco for like 79 cents. For like 89 cents, you'd get like the 5-layer burrito, and then for 99 cents, you get like the 7-layer.
When they took away the 7-layer burrito, my life was over.
Yeah. I remember all that stuff. It was a dope deal for the time, especially since I was 19 and I was in college. So I was like, fuck yeah, this is great.
I used to go there every other day.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
I used to live across the street from it. So
yeah, they knew my name. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's when you know, like, you were a regular. Like, did you have like a specific order that you didn't even have to say what you wanted? Just
they
rock
put
up,
it in already.
give them. Yeah, it's like, okay, he's here. Give him the usual, right? Yeah, okay, the usual. Maybe even give you like some extra fries because like you are one of the people that gives them a reason to even exist in that space.
There was briefly a Taco Bell downtown here, and it was the best thing ever. And I would go there all the time and get a Baja Blast too.
Oh yeah.
The only redeemable thing about Mountain Dew. a
Baja Blast is probably one of the best drinks.
Shit.
Now they have a pie as well. Yeah, that
A
I heard
Baja
they got
Blast pie?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
Oh,
What
what?
the fuck does
What
that
are we?
even mean?
What are we doing?
I,
This
I'm
thing
gonna be
I've never
honest.
heard.
I don't think I need that. I can live without ever.
Yeah, I don't need
no.
that.
What are they doing up there?
I'm a fat piece of shit, but I would never eat
No.
a Blast pie.
No,
My God.
but why?
No
but,
way.
But why?
Wow, I'm looking
That's
at
not
it right
good.
now.
Yeah, it's a pie.
That's
That's
not a flavor I
unfortunate.
would be like, you know what? This needs to become in pie.
That doesn't look like it doesn't look appetizing. People are paying for this.
Let me see this.
In more ways than one, they're paying for it.
Hold on, I got
That looks like plastic. What is that?
Ew, that's nasty. That's nasty.
That's not good. You
But-
can't
but-
be eating that.
But why?
Yo,
would you?
what the fuck is that?
I'm telling you, you can't be eating that. That's not edible.
9.
No, I gotta
Nine.
share this shit.
Yeah.
If I just seen this, everybody else gotta see this shit too.
Oof.
Please.
That ain't
9.
right.
Like literally, you came here to like ruin our taste buds.
I see.
What is this?
Yeah.
But
I
why
don't
would
know,
you
man.
do
It turned
that?
to a Taco Bell podcast.
No, like I love Taco Bell. I could eat just about anything off the menu. But if
Not
someone
that.
was like, "Hey, a Baja Blast pie," I'd be like, "What is wrong with you?" Like that's like we need to call an exorcist type nonsense.
Yeah.
Like
You need to.
I think
We need to
even
get a
demons
priest
would
in
be like, no
every
thanks.
single Taco Bell.
The
You
demons
know-
might be like, "Nah, I'm good."
I eat a lot of things, but a Baja Blast pie is where I will draw the line.
Mm. There we go.
Okay,
It
let's see
doesn't
what's.
even
We
look
got
Yeah.
bright colored.
That looks.
It
That looks
Fallout
bad.
colored.
It looks like It looks like a toy, like a prop or something.
It looks like a retro toy pie. It's like Fallout colored. It's like a pie in Fallout. Like straight up.
It looks like
Well,
it looks like cheesecake that fell into like a nuclear reactor.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it just doesn't help that it's melting. Like if it was at least fresh looking, it might help a bit. But yeah,
We
that's
have a
wrong.
purist. We have a
You
purist in the
guys?
chat.
What if
Is
I
it
found
car-
this and
is it
what if I found
carbonated?
this and tried it?
It's carbonated.
Yes, Cozy.
Is it
Yes.
carb?
See, that's what we call content.
I'm gonna try it.
Find
I'm
this.
gonna find it and try
Find
it.
this.
Just fizzing on your tongue.
Right? Just
Honestly,
melts.
if it was carbonated, that'd be cool.
That's nasty.
It does. It does.
What if
look
they just
disgusting.
put Pop
What I
Rocks
tell
in
you
it
about
to
your
stimulate-
taste buds earlier? I said it's third fucking world. There it is.
Wow. All right.
For them third
All right,
world taste
Ham,
buds. You
Get
nasty.
that off the screen, please.
It's a really gross looking piece of pie.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to the episode when Cozy buys it, right, and then eats it live on show. That's
Not
what
only are you gonna get that nasty thing, but you're gonna get it shipped to you.
I mean, they don't sell it here? They don't
They
sell it
probably
here?
sell it where she lives. Come on, they probably sell it there.
They got to. That's something we'd eat in Ohio.
All right.
This thing looks like
That
it's
was-
sprinkled with freaking.
That was a hell of a left
Pickles.
turn. That was a hell of a left turn.
It's like sprinkled with pickles. Like, look at it. Look at it closely. It's like, what is that
Oh my
green
God,
stuff
Ham.
on top?
I didn't
Damn.
even see
Look at it closely. No.
They
Are
put,
we-
they put
Dude.
cloves of garlic on.
You're not trying to get people to throw up watching the show. All right.
Oh no!
All right.
Why are you
All right,
looking
let's get
queasy,
back-
Loke?
Ugh.
Ugh. Anyways, no, not hot. Just
Oh,
icky.
okay.
Anyway, back to it. Sleep 45 keeping us honest. Appreciate it, man. So 9, you told us how you fell in love with gaming.
All right.
What is your most and least favorite thing about gaming? No sitting on the fence.
Probably those guys who get mad at you, you know, when you win a game, say if you playing Madden or 2K or even Fortnite,
Sore losers.
yeah, those guys they message you like, hey man, you suck, so those type guys.
I won't even
Really
put out a
That's your
dumpster
least
fire.
favorite.
You win.
You're right.
True heroes
All
of
right,
gaming.
what's your most favorite thing about
I'm mo-
gaming?
my most favorite thing is gaming. I feel like gaming bring people together. No matter your race, your gender. I feel like gaming bring everybody together. You can be having a bad day, and someone come in and be like, hey, by me playing with you, you just made my day. So they really, 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 it's a good thing.
Bringing the community together.
Bring it,
All right.
community and everybody together, and also meeting new people. By me being here, obviously I love gaming because I'm with you guys. So there's
For sure.
Yeah,
That's what we're all about, dude. Video
Mhm.
games.
No,
Yeah.
it's the hokey pokey.
and tacos.
Well, and Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And Taco Bell.
The delicious,
Okay.
nutritious meal from Taco Bell.
All right. So X-Men agrees with you. He also
I love
hates
tacos.
rage quitters.
I can't stand those guys, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I have to start rage quitting. I have to pick a game just so I can
Oh.
rage quit.
Forza, you gonna play Forza with me?
Well, only Horizon, not the
It's like, I'll
boring
make
one.
you rage quit.
Not the boring one.
Yeah. I can't
really
see
don't mind
Cozy
to
rage
lose.
quitting.
Nah, I don't mind
I don't
losing.
see it. I don't see it. Anyway, so now we get to the more divisive questions.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh, here we go.
We're low.
9. What is the best game of all time? Don't pick a game series.
Okay.
Don't say that there's a bunch of games. Pick one game that is the best game of all time, in your opinion.
Oh man, man,
It's a tough one, eh?
yeah, it's a tough one.
Ooh, my Canadian slipped out there. Sorry.
It sure did.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Jeez, Em.
This is a tough one there. eh?
Man. Yeah. How's it going, eh? Oh, jeez.
So you said a game,
Yes.
so a series
Of all
You said
time.
no series, no gaming
Yeah.
series like Halo or anything like that.
No, dude. One game. If it's Halo,
one
you have to pick Halo 1, 2, 3,
Oh, okay, I
etc.
got you.
Comments already exposing you, bruv.
I know, man. Shoot. I'm gonna say GTA 3.
That's not bad.
Based.
Yeah,
That's
GTA.
not
Based.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that one down. GTA 3. Okay. You want to defend why or just leave it at that?
Yeah,
You don't have to.
Yeah,
I mean,
And
what,
they made
what
me
does he need
defend
to
Quake
say?
2.
There's not much you need to say after
No,
that.
you know why, Ham? When I say defend, I'm not saying it's like a bad choice.
Yeah, I know
It's
what you
just
mean.
that
Yeah.
if someone asked me like, what do you think is the best game of all time, I would have said like MGS 4 or MGS 3, and I would have explained why.
definitely would
not to
need you
defend,
explain.
Not to defend, but
Just like,
because, like, just because, like he said, we're here to share our love for gaming, right? So why wouldn't you want to talk about the game or one of the games that you think is the best of all time? That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
like
I don't
GTA
know.
3
I
revolutionized the
totally
industry.
see where he's coming
That is
from.
not a
So,
bad
I mean,
choice.
GTA 3 it changed
Yeah.
a lot in game.
Yeah, like video
It-
games after GTA 3 fundamentally changed.
Facts.
So
Yep.
there's something to that. All right, so another one. 9. What is the best console of all time?
There's only
Of
one
all
right
time.
answer.
Yeah.
Mental. Stop it.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up. I'll shut up.
Taking
I
over
was just
pressure.
thinking back to when I got hit with these questions, and I was like, "Damn it! Why didn't I get a cheat sheet?
I know,
No
right?
one told me
I
there'd be
didn't-
questions."
Facts. I'm gonna say for me, I'm gonna say the OG Xbox. I know a lot of
Oh,
people say
let's
360.
go.
Yeah.
That's solid. That's solid.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the
Let's
OG
go.
Xbox.
It's a good
Yeah,
a
Loke,
beast.
come on, Loke. Come on. Put up your
It was
dukes.
a
Come on, Loke,
beast.
put
There
up
you
your
go.
dukes.
Hey, there you go.
Put up your dukes.
I like it.
Oh.
PC, correct.
Can't reach my controller. It's way over there, but
Just a just a salty pony.
Fair choice. Fair choice. DS Paradise says it's the Game Boy. Hell no. yeah. Everyone's got their choice. Everyone's got their choice. It's just-
Absolutely.
I kind of knew you were gonna go with the OG Xbox when you told us the story about your mom.
Yeah.
I could kind of. I was kind of hope, but I was still holding out hope for maybe. Okay. Anyway, last one. Stop laughing, Ham.
Get up, Loke.
It's not like I really care. All right, I
Are you
don't
trying
care.
to live vicariously through other people like that?
Stop it. Sir X-Men with the first super chat of the night. Thank you so much, Sir X-Men. Says Burnout 3 Takedown, greatest game of all time, and PGR 2. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say a
PGR
racing
2
game
was
the
good,
best
man.
of all
Turned
time.
out to-
I got to agree with the X-Man there for sure. PGR 2 was a lot of fun.
What's PGR 2? I don't remember.
Project
Gotham
Gotham
Racing.
Oh, okay. I know a Project Gotham. Okay. PGR 2. All right. Roger. Okay, I just never heard anyone say like a racing game was the greatest of all time. That's definitely unique.
Underground 2 is one of my
Underground
greatest
That
games
was
of all time.
fantastic.
I don't think it's my greatest, but it's one of my greatest games of all
It's
time.
Hey Song Sarsaparilla.
What are you doing,
Okay.
Cozy?
She's drinking Chinese. Oh man. Like I want to say something, but our ESG score is very high. So
The
I'm not
flavor
going to
is
say
just
it.
described as like
You don't want to wreck that, Loke.
it's
We'll
like
leave that to
cola,
Cozy later
it's like
when she
cola
starts.
and root beer. It's like
Those are
cola
like
and root beer mixed
Dr.
together. I
Pepper.
like it.
They're like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. We'll leave it for Cozy to wreck it later when she starts in on that particular culture she doesn't like. I'm not
I
even going
don't
to say it.
dislike them.
Oh, okay. Guys, keep it together. All right, keep it together.
Okay.
We still need
I'll shut up.
that money from BlackRock, etc. All right, so settle down. Lastly, 9. What is the best current console? So put PC to the side. No Steam Decks. No ROG
man.
Allies. Video game consoles. So we're talking the Nintendo Switch.
Walled gardens only.
We're talking
Steam
the
Deck.
PlayStation. We're talking about the PlayStation and the
Virtual
Xbox
Boy.
Series X or S. All right.
Okay.
What is the best current console?
Current.
Oh man.
The Switch.
But okay, so it's a handheld. Well, it's a console. I'm gonna say Series X.
Look at him. He's just like he
Yeah.
fell back. I thought
Leans
he
back
fell out of
towards
his
that
chair.
PS5 box in disgust.
Why you gotta? He's all adjust.
Reaches
readjusting
over.
and stuff in the
It's okay,
seat and everything.
PS5. Gives it a
Doesn't
little
wanna
rub.
hurt
It's
his
okay.
feelings.
Come on, man.
Okay, Series X.
Okay.
Yo, get there,
it's
Luke.
fine.
What are you doing, bud?
Yeah, I'm fine. I am fine. All right. I'm
He
fine.
said I'm fine. Leave me alone.
All right. All right.
Just breathe,
So-
Loke. Just breathe.
Clearly,
It's okay.
clearly, you're very
It's okay.
like leaning to the Xbox side, correct? 9.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Well, we've got a lot of Xbox
I'm
stuff to
gonna-
He
discuss
likes
today.
fun games and not movies, unlike
Yeah.
Loke.
Oh, bite me, Cozy. Bite me. DSP agrees with you, says without a doubt. Sleep,
Ooh.
you guys and ladies should do this once a week from now on. Dude, we do this every single Friday. It's cool.
Loke,
It's
Loke,
cool.
speaking
Welcome.
of
Appreciate
movies,
you.
Loke, did
Appreciate
you
you.
see the tweets? Neil Druckmann was visiting Kojima.
All right. Well, I saw that.
How
Matt,
cool is that? How cool is that?
Matt-
Lo?
It's gonna be the most pretentious movie game ever.
How cool? How cool is that?
Oh
Lo?
man.
Okay, guys.
Hopefully
okay.
he doesn't corrupt Kojima.
Hopefully,
I'm saying
hopefully,
that for Lo.
hopefully, some of it rubs off on Kojima, and he can make a good game.
Coherent.
Make
No,
I
a
was trying to
good
help you
game.
out there, Loke.
but don't both of them hate making games and want to, but suck at making movies?
Luke's having an
When y'all want to
existential
do the
crisis.
show, just tell me.
Okay.
I want to do the
We're
show.
going
I love
downhill.
doing the show. This is
Going
part of the
downhill
show.
fast.
This is part of the show. All right,
Yes.
whatever.
It's news.
Why?
PlayStation is better in graphics, but Xbox is good in
I don't know
everything
about that.
else.
Actual fun.
Wow. Okay.
The secret
That
to
is a reach.
PlayStation graphics is their vibrant color palette. If you tone down the colors, people wouldn't be nearly as impressed with the graphics.
Now, speaking of graphics,
But I mean, it's all part of the package.
Even what you
now,
call
Hellblade 2 got good graphics.
no, even
Yeah.
even Uncharted on the PS3, and that wasn't a very, very colorful game. I remember being
Oh, yeah.
impressed because when you walked through the water, you were wet and you didn't immediately get dry.
Okay. That's a good point.
Sensei, it does feel like what I should just do is just get up right now, just turn on the Xbox and we start playing Tekken. It feels like that's
And
the
we'll
way
just
to go.
continue without you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
We
Sleep.
No. Can't
Sleep
continue without you.
45. Do you have a Twitter account so we can follow each other? And then I want to get you on the show.
Oh, don't talk about Virtual
I
Fighter
like it.
because it's never going to happen again.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. And this guy sounds like one of my guys. All right. We are now well acquainted with our Xbox centric guest,
Really?
901 the gamer. Clearly likes him some Xbox. Ham, can we get to the news?
Whoa.
Oh, you're muted,
You're
buddy.
muted. You're muted.
I want to hear about him talking about his enjoyment with Xbox some more. Don't you, Lo?
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good amount of
roar.
time spent.
901
Apparently not.
the
Luke's
gamer.
disheveled right
Would
now.
you
So
like
let's
to
just
talk
move on.
about your enjoyment with the Xbox?
Okay, I
Sure,
got the first
yeah.
one up whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I can. I mean, man, I just I mean, Game Pass. You
Yeah.
know, yeah, you can.
That's the shit right there.
Yep. I mean, games.
Sorry, Sleep. I know you don't like language. My bad.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, games you know, games I never thought I could play. You know, I get it on Game Pass and come and find out I really like the game. You know, Microsoft Sim, I'm playing it on my Series X. You know, and I feel like my opinion, I feel like Xbox are you know, way ahead of its time. You know, and I feel like, you know, other companies trying to play catch up at the moment.
Please say that one more time for the people in the back.
Yeah, I just feel like Xbox is way ahead of its time, and I feel like, you know, people just trying to play catch up at the moment.
All right.
Yeah.
He said it.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Luke's about
Oh,
to fall
yeah.
out of his
I
chair.
love it.
Matt, what is wrong with you?
Luke
Listen,
just got
actually-
Luke just got KO'd.
I didn't get KO'd, dude. Please. Anyway, before Ham puts up the piece of news, we have to deal with the messy tweet. Let me put it up. I just
Oh,
wanna
great. That sounds-
stalk
Messy
everyone
tweet.
real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and all I
yeah.
did was retweet your tweet. Why is mine messy? Oh, you're
It's not.
talking about me?
Come on. So, oh no, it's Alex, the biggest thigh slapper on the internet, said, "I
Uh-oh.
remember a time in video games when your race, sexuality, ethnicity, etc., didn't effing matter." For Sleep 45, I'm censoring myself. The only thing that mattered was if you were gonna pull up on Halo 3 after school, because we're trying to get that Hayabusa armor, and BTB was the playlist that weekend. So not everyone agreed with him, right? Some people had some pushback, talking about when was this time, bringing up like racist stuff. See here, Nib, our good friend, said, what time was this? Because it sure as hell was in Halo 3 with lobbies that were rife with racism, etc., etc. So I just want to go around the panel and just ask everyone how they feel about this specific tweet, and if you guys like agree with this sentiment or not.
I mean, like, I mean, I don't disagree with this tweet. I think it's a cool tweet. I also think what Nib said is kind of spot on, but like at the time, like thinking back then, how old was I? I would have been like 12, 13. I didn't care. Like it was never in the forefront of my mind. Like you go into a lobby and you hear someone drop the N-word. It wasn't like my day was ruined after that. I was just like, yeah, okay. I'll just keep playing the game, I guess. I didn't think about it. I never thought about it. Which, you know, I could see where they're both coming from, I guess, but I don't know.
If public lobbies were really that, good, people would still be using them largely. There's a reason everyone just hangs out in their friend chat.
Exactly. Well, that's kind of true because now it's pretty shit. Like lobbies are really shit now.
Yeah. I think what Alex was getting at was the development side of gaming.
Yeah,
I don't think
so.
he was referencing the lobbies and things of that nature. I think that's taking his tweet out of context.
Sure, but I think people like what Mental's saying. I think people kind of saw what he typed or saw what he tweeted, and they just they went to their thing as opposed to acknowledging what he was talking about. Yeah. Which is, that's the internet.
It's an interesting point because me personally, I kind of went where everyone else went, but okay. 9.
I mean, just looking at this tweet here, I feel like Mental was referring to that it was mostly like the development of the game. Back in the day, I think Halo 3 came out. I was around maybe 12, probably a little bit older. But people used to, say all kind of crazy stuff, in the lobbies. It really didn't get to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, on to the next lobby. I didn't get upset about it or whatnot. So, but I can see why it could be taken out of context.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's up?
What don't you think about this tweet and people's reaction on it?
So I remember playing back then, and I remember it pretty vividly. I don't know, like, I mean, now I play in parties all the time, but there was a time where I enjoyed talking my shit online. So like those times where like they're talking about like, I don't know, maybe I had thicker skin, maybe I just did.
Yeah,
because when somebody talks shit to me, it's just like the basketball court. It's like, all right, I see you.
Yeah, facts.
Let's go.
Yeah,
let's keep talking. What happened right there? What happened?
Then you start clapping them cheeks.
What happened? Oh, who's the bitch now?
Facts.
Who's the bitch?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it went very like I don't know. I come from a sports family where it's just like, I don't know. And then on top of it, all my homies were sports boys. So we're on the Halo battlefield. We might be the most toxic motherfuckers there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna lie. Like back then, back when I was like, because right now I'm 35, on my way to 36. Back then, I was between the age of what is it? Let's see. I was between the age of 17 and 22. I was talking shit.
Oh yeah, at that age.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
I'm fresh out of high school and in college, and I'm into sports, and I drink. That mixture means you are talking a lot of shit. Mix. And then on top of that, I grew up in a sport, and I grew up in a college town where all there was to do is sports. Sports, and for the most part, talk about football year round, because that's what Nebraska does. So it's just like we live for the shit talk. My whole family is a bunch of shit talkers. You come into my party chat, I'm probably gonna make fun of you. That's just how I do things. Like you ask Matt, I'm talking shit on him every night.
He tries.
Remember how we first became friends? Remember how we first became friends on Xbox?
What's that?
Remember how we became friends on Xbox?
Oh,
like,
talking
for
shit.
even this whole thing to exist, like TSWS, that's how it started, ladies and gentlemen. Where me and Ham just bumped into each other online and just started talking and shooting the shit. I told him I was in Mozambique. This guy is ripping me, man. Like, oh, shut the fuck up with your fake ass accent, etc., etc. And I'm talking about you country bumpkin with your accent. Bite me, mental, bite me.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
All right, okay, we've come full circle. Ham,
you can hear the tunes in the background. Oh my exes.
But anyways, I say all this. I say all that to say this.
You guys suck.
Like, I do miss those times, but at the same time, it's just like I can understand why some people don't absolutely miss those times, because some people are like, I mean, disrespect, but they're a little softer when it comes to that kind of stuff. They can't handle that frustration, or like they haven't been talked to that way before. Like I've heard enough bullshit, and I'm not saying, hey, I'm embracing it and this is great, but I'm just gonna say that, like, yo, I don't have any control over what other people do. And if I feel uncomfortable enough, I'll remove myself out of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if I hop in a lobby and it's just like N-words flying left and right, because that's happened before. I left and then just hit join 2 seconds again, 2 seconds, and I'm in a new lobby. Like,
done.
Like it's like whatever. Like if you're thinking that, oh, I'm just gonna have this new little AI feature and reporting or something, it's gonna neutralize all racism. Like, it's not gonna happen, bro. That's not how it works.
Wake up.
It's never been how it worked, and it's not gonna be how it works in the future. People are gonna be stuck in their ways. It's just
sad.
Yeah, you just have to decide if you're gonna let other people decide how your life is going to be lived.
Yeah, okay? You show weakness too, and they will take advantage of it.
They will pounce. It's like dogs. Yeah. It's like dogs on the street. If you show confidence, suddenly they're crossing the road. But if you show that you're scared, you're getting a rabies shot tomorrow. You know, it is what it is. They don't even care about hackers. You think they're gonna care about speech? It's about profit. Let's not lie to ourselves. These companies exist to make money. Right. As soon as the speech starts affecting the bottom line, they will start caring. But until that day, until that day arrives, y'all can get the fuck out of here with your speech and your soft skin. All right. I don't hate on people doing that, but grow up. We are people. Life is real. Yeah. We're not saying it's okay. We're not saying it's okay. What we're saying is you can't let it dictate how you are going to act. That's
Imagine playing basketball. Imagine going into like high school basketball and being like, you know what? I'm not playing this because they talk too much shit. Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I was a menace. I talk shit all the time. I was a piece.
So,
I was
like, it's just like, imagine that. I mean, think about the people just in like the 90s and 2000s that walked out walked out onto the floor and people were throwing drinks and shit at them.
Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Like, sure, it's not great. Sure, it shouldn't be there, but it didn't stop them from playing basketball.
Thanks.
In fact, it made them want to yam all game long at their house. It's like, I'm gonna destroy your like remember like Kobe Bryant and like those guys would be like, oh, everybody here hates me.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
Watch.
Yeah.
Watch. And to bring it back to gaming, everyone knows Paris. You guys have seen some of the vile comments that Paris gets when he says something that people are not okay with.
Mm-hmm.
It turns racial very fast.
Yeah.
But you look at that guy, unstoppable.
Yeah.
Just plows right through it. So we have to try and like embody that spirit and keep going. Otherwise, we lose, they win.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Also, DSP, RIP to one of the greatest of all time.
Oh yeah.
Kobe Bean Bryant. Let's get to the news, Ham.
Yeah.
Right. So first off, we have a reminder from VGC, a very sad reminder. Online play for the Wii U and 3DS will shut down on Monday. Players will still be able to play games offline and download update data. As previously reported, the company plans to close the services on April 8th at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, April 9th, 12 a.m. BST. Nintendo already closed the eShops for both systems back in March 2023, but players have been able to continue using online services in-game, such as online multiplayer and rankings. Once this ends next week, however, games will only be playable offline. This will particularly impact games with a heavy emphasis on online play, such as the original Splatoon on Wii U. Players will still be able to play games offline once online services end, according to Nintendo. It has also that, oh my God, someone messed up the editing at VGC. Do your jobs, guys. Y'all are getting paid for this. I will read this exactly how they put it on. It has also that Pokemon Bank and Poke Transporter will retain online functionality, presumably since they're still used by players and use online connectivity as their central mechanic. Nintendo has also stressed that this only relates to in-game online functionality, meaning it will still be possible to download update data and re-download purchased software and DLC from 3DS and Wii U eShops for the foreseeable future. That's in quotes. Cozy.
Yes.
As our resident Nintendo goddess, please break it down for us. How tragic is this, or maybe is this nothing?
So this was expected, and like most of the games, will be, a lot of the games actually their online was already gone, and most of the games, the big ones, they will continue on the Switch, so it doesn't even matter. Most of the people, they've got Switches. Splatoon will be sad, but it is only the first one, and we have the second and third. For both of them, for reasons, it's not really a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
And I will not
Really?
elaborate why it's not a big deal.
Oh, come on.
But if you can't figure it out, why it's not a big deal.
I get it.
Online
The games
communities
are
will
no
go
good
on.
anyway. I
Sorry?
think that's what she's trying not to say, that the game sucked anyway.
No!
So.
I'm just
What?
saying.
I'm just kidding.
Wii U sucked.
saying
The sales suck.
I'm just kidding.
no, but I mean, the Wii U's, the sales of the system sucked, but it still was selling large quantities of software. That's the reason Splatoon got more than one game, despite being on a. But yeah. So the communities, like, if you want to play it online on either one of those, you still will be able to. It doesn't matter.
Okay. 9. Not sure if you're a big Nintendo fan, but what are your thoughts on what's going on here with the sunsetting of these online platforms?
Well, I do like Nintendo, but I just think, Nintendo got its fans like for the old school Nintendos and the newer generation, but I feel like it will, it could affect a lot of people because they it's people out there that still play on the Wii U and the Nintendo 3DS. So, I feel like it would have some effect on people.
Yeah. I'm with DSP as well. It says without online functions, games are not as fun, to be honest. Matt.
I mean, but neither one of them had a great online anything.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I mean,
I played Wii U back in the day, but I really didn't play online as much.
Animal Crossing, Tetris, the Mario Kart, Smash.
Yes, yeah.
So it did have some games though.
Yeah, but I mean, most people weren't like. In fact, I think most of the times, like if you were playing like that, the better benefit of Mario Kart would have been and I don't know, like the Play Anywhere. Not Play Anywhere. The download play.
Mm-hmm.
Where you could only one person need to have a copy and everyone else could download and play off of that one copy. Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, that is our co-star on TSWS Gaming. We do pay for her food, so she's contributing her thoughts to the subject. Don't shush her. All right? All voices matter, Cozy. Okay? Live Supremacy. Everyone follow Live Supremacy's comment there. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, etc., etc. Sir X-Men, my attitude when they closed the PS3 store was that it was a very bad move. I was not happy about that because specifically, well, they did announce it, right? And then people got in their feelings and then they canceled it. But they did announce that they were going to sunset it, and then we got them to recant.
You know why it was a big deal, Loke?
Sorry?
You know why it was a big deal, Loke?
Why?
Because they don't have backwards compatibility.
For me, it was a big deal because Metal Gear Solid 4 is captive on that system. If it was anywhere else, I wouldn't really care. So I'm just being honest. Matt, what are your thoughts on the whole Wii U thing?
That sucks. I mean, I'm the wrong person to ask about that. I don't care about Nintendo, and I definitely don't care about the Nintendo Wii U.
Jeez, this guy does not care.
I love how you tried to pretend you care by saying that sucks.
Yeah,
and then he immediately gave up.
Yeah,
I wanted to try, but it's I can't.
The facade was over in seconds. It was like, screw it.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say about that.
All right, well, let's play Sleep 45's game real quick. 9, what's your catchphrase?
It's your boy Yo Gotti.
Okay. That's kind of catchy. Matt, what's your catchphrase?
My catchphrase is "Shut up, Loke." That's my catchphrase.
It's a good one.
Like, you guys will think he's trolling, but if you go and watch our previous episodes, I doubt you will find one episode
It's kind
where
of true.
this guy doesn't say it. Anyway, Ham, what's your catchphrase? We know it, but say it again. Ham.
What up?
Wow.
Don't be a prima donna. Don't be a prima donna. What is your catchphrase?
Oh, keep it game and keep it moving.
There you go.
All right, Cozy, what's your catchphrase?
Oh yeah.
That is literally her catchphrase. She does that all the time.
She's not trolling, guys. This is like the for real. All right. Mental. What's your catchphrase?
Did you learn anything from that?
Yes, you do say that a lot. You do say that.
I got into trouble with my wife with that one. I still get in trouble with my wife from that one. But
what?
She was one day I came home from work. She was going to try and scare me. What?
Go ahead. Tell us.
I came home from work. She was going to try and scare me by hiding behind the door. And as I opened the door, she yelled and pushed the door at me. And all I did was put my hand out. And it stopped the door from hitting myself. And, I'm like 200 pounds and she's got a 70-pound weight disadvantage. She planted her face into the door and gave herself a concussion.
Oh my God. So, and then you asked
collapsed
her,
to the floor, and it was like, well, I couldn't help it. I mean, it was kind of funny. And I said, did you learn anything from that? She didn't find it as funny as I did. I mean, I didn't say it right away. I made sure she was okay first. I helped her to her feet. Yes, we are still married. A very long marriage. I don't even got to tell you how long it's been.
Then I helped her back up.
I helped her up. I took her, made sure she was okay, sat her down, and then later. So, did you learn anything from that?
Guys, let's be honest.
I'm like 6'1", 200 pounds. She's like, she's 5'11", but she's like $130 at that time, and
the level of confidence to say that.
Level of lesson, is way too strong.
This guy.
What can I say?
It's like they're not balls anymore. Those are cojones. You know what I mean?
My wife's awesome. My wife's awesome. Yeah.
If I ever said that to... Man,
we've been married decades. Well, at that time we hadn't been married that long, but we were in our.
Did you learn anything from
our
that?
youth?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now let me ask you this: when you asked her that, what did she say? Did she say?
Oh,
yes,
she
I
hit
did?
me. Yeah, she slaughtered me for that.
What do you think she did, bro?
I mean, it was still funny, right? Like, it was
well
worth it.
Like worth it.
To this day, if I say that, she gets pretty upset with me. But it's all good. It's all good. It's character building.
Yeah.
You said I
can learn anything.
Got her piece right back.
Oh, yes.
Oh my.
That's funny.
Honestly, the best. Oh no, Monster Hunter 4. I mean, honestly, most of those games you don't really need the online, and the people playing online are not playing via standard setups.
So it's not a biggie.
Nah, because Monster Hunter 4 would be sad if it was just trapped on the Wii U.
Oh man,
3DS.
Mental. I'm going to try that one of these days. Like when I'm
Don't.
When I'm drunk.
Gonna try it.
It's all about the timing. It's all about the timing.
When I ask her, like, did you learn anything from that? When she does something really dumb, and then I can get away with it. Be like, oh, I was drinking last night, so obviously, I was a little tipsy. Wow. DSP says, I'm surprised you're still alive. Yeah. Sleep with another. Okay, sleep. We're gonna address this one later on in the pod. All right, we have to keep the subjects moving. We're already an hour in.
So I already answered that one anyway. When do you use your catchphrase? I just told y'all when I use it. So
I always say
life experience. I do it to my kids too. To be honest.
Oh yeah, but that's obvious. That's obvious. That's obvious. Speaking of kids, my eldest drove off to university today.
Aww.
And he drove off in a Peugeot that I bought for him. and got me in the feels, man.
You're
It got me in
old.
the
I can
feels.
see that.
Yeah, it's really special. All the times that you tell them, like, did you learn anything from this? And they're just annoyed with you because then they're like, yeah, I know I messed up. Stop rubbing it in. And you are like, no, I'm rubbing this in because I'm trying to protect you from a future of just making these dumb mistakes. But they're too focused on just moving on. But
Yeah.
It is
I
what
tell
it
my
is.
son that all the time, trying to help you grow up and be a man. Like,
Dude,
just trying to
like
teach you
no one,
stuff.
bro. I keep telling him, like, dude, I'm not gonna be around, and as soon as I'm gone, no one's gonna have your back.
Yeah.
No one, literally, everyone's gonna be looking to get something from you. Your kids, everyone. No one is gonna be looking at you and be like, how can I have your back? You know. So this is me having your back, but they don't always get it. Uso says 45 people watching on Twitter. Let's go! But you're the only one commenting on Twitter. Twitter people, what's going on? Say something.
Are they really there?
Ham, stop highlighting that Texas rubbish. Take it off.
I love it.
Oh my God.
Texas A&M.
He's going to Texas A&M.
Okay, you know what? Let's move on with the news. All right. RIP the Wii U and 3DS online function, but you can still keep your system up to date. So there you go.
It's not a big deal, in my opinion, at all. I mean, not that anybody asked, but it's not a big deal.
Sorry, my bad. I thought I'd already gone. To you. My bad.
It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. Just like
you don't. I guess you just don't matter, Ham.
All right, moving on. Classic boobas. Lara Croft voted the most iconic gaming character ever. So,
because nobody forgets yams
or boobas. Tomb Raider beloved protagonist
Lara Croft. Silicone, them like cylinder looking things.
Square, dude.
Back in the day.
Has her outfit ever changed?
What?
Those cones.
Has her outfit ever changed for real?
Not really, no. Actually, no, they changed for the reboot because she used to have the short shorts. Now in the reboot, she has like pants. So
I mean, pants, whatever, but she's still wearing the blue top,
the tank top.
Yeah.
No, you can switch it up. You can switch it up. In the new one, you can switch it up. But the default outfit is still the tank top and the pants.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is from, who is this from? The Gamer. Tomb Raider's beloved protagonist, Lara Croft, has been voted the most iconic gaming character of all time by the BAFTA Gaming Awards, beating out characters like Mario, Sonic, and Hitman's Agent 47. If you ever needed proof, and this is just me, that's not the article. If you ever needed proof that the people running these award shows don't even play games, don't understand video games, right? Here it is. I love me some Lara Croft, but what the hell? 9, you can go first.
I mean, man,
first off,
look at her.
Do you agree with this choice? And second, because obviously I know you don't agree, who is actually the most iconic gaming character in your opinion? Drawn TJ, welcome in, bro. Welcome in.
TJ!
I must say Mario. Mario, very iconic, man. Like, it's pretty much
Cozy. Fix your face.
You know what? I'll fix your face with my fist.
I'm for sure gonna go with Mario. But
Mario.
Yeah, but man, just look at the character. Imagine being a 10-year-old boy playing this game. On the Dreamcast, PlayStation. So,
It was interesting at the time.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't the type of thing, this is like the greatest thing I've ever seen. Like, for me, Metal Gear did it. But cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you actually have to play Metal Gear.
All right. Matt, what are your thoughts on Lara Croft being picked as the most iconic? And who do you think is the most iconic gaming character?
I mean, I think it's insane that she was picked as the most iconic character. If we're going just objectively, I mean, I probably have to agree. It's Mario. If it's me personally, I go Master Chief.
Oh yeah.
But
Ooh.
it's wild that anybody. It's wild that anybody picked Lara Croft as the most iconic gaming character, period, in gaming, just ever.
I mean, I feel like the reason why they chose this is probably because like Ham stated. I mean, can I say the word? Her upper.
Oh my goodness!
Testicles.
Yeah, there you go,
bro. Feel free, all right? Like just pretend we're sitting on the couch, right? There's no cameras. We're just hanging out, bro. Say the word. All right?
Let's just say her boobs.
We can just say assets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. I feel like like in like you said earlier, I feel like most of the people that come up with awards like this, they're really not gamers. They just see a character, they be like, oh, okay, Lara Croft, bam, she's the greatest character of all time,
And she's not.
It's just not, yeah.
And she's not. Like, she didn't become, I'm going to say something probably a little controversial. She didn't become a good character until 2013.
When they ruined the games?
Mm-hmm.
What?
She didn't become an interesting character until 2013.
Before
2013,
that's
before
the better Lara Croft.
Yeah, before 2013, she was literally just like that. She's just boobs. What she was before that.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
The
but I
games
mean,
were fun.
The games were fun. But I'm saying, like, as a character, like the most iconic character, she didn't become like a character.
It's okay if someone's just boobs.
That's totally fine.
I'm
totally
sitting
fine.
here, right? I'm sitting here and I'm like, guys, where's Mario's character development? Why is no one complaining about his character development? There's zero character development.
Because
and that's fine.
Mario.
That's fine. So why can't Lara Croft have the same treatment?
Exactly.
Because she's not as recognizable as Mario.
She's
and it's
more
not saying that
recognizable
it's not saying that
Chief.
she can't be
know,
like
man. She's the most iconic gaming character ever.
Yeah, that's true. That's my fault.
Oh
that's,
man,
that's true.
I'm gonna mute you for trolling. That's too much. That's too much.
I'll mute myself.
This guy, man. This guy. Ham. What are your thoughts on Lara being voted the most iconic? And who do you think is actually the most iconic?
I don't think she's the most iconic. I mean, she was really dope back then, and she was iconic. I'd say she is like top 2 or 3 most iconic women in gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'd give her that.
But period, no.
But like, if we're just talking about most iconic, I mean, no.
Who you got? Don't be trolling. Who you got?
Uh-oh.
Sonic.
I just wanted to see the disgust on Luke's face.
Like,
I'm gonna stand
guy,
on it, Sonic. I'm gonna
this guy, man.
And then my most iconic, Afro Thunder. How about that, sucker? You like it? I'm taking this too serious.
All right, Cozy. Leave this guy to the side. Cozy, what are your thoughts on Lara being voted most iconic, and who is your most iconic character?
We have to remember this is the
Dolphin.
BAFTA. The BAFTA. This isn't like. So what's going to be iconic from
Even
one
the Game
place
Awards
to
don't
the
know what's going on.
next is going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, I was talking to a coworker. He hasn't played a game in he said like something like 10 plus years. But
wow,
he's Mexican, and I said something about King of Fighters, and he immediately was like, "Oh yeah, King of Fighters," because I was talking to him about a cosplay that I did, and I said
It's like 90s
Leona,
talent,
and he immediately knew who I was talking about. Like most people aren't gonna know that, but he immediately knew exactly who I was talking about. Someone who doesn't really play games. So you can say, "Oh, this is iconic," but I don't think it's iconic. Most iconic, maybe for the people that they picked in that subset of whatever. Shut up.
Who's actually iconic then?
If I was gonna pick,
because he's like, shut up.
she's just talking every time I was trying to talk.
Someone send Peter to Cozy's house.
She keeps doing the thing where she's talking when I'm talking.
Shut your ass up. Shut up.
No, if I was going to pick,
I
I
have
would
to
pick
put the
Pikachu.
bird on our thumbnails. Ooh. That one's a good one. Pikachu's a good one. That's better than Sonic, Ham.
What?
Pikachu's not a bad choice.
What is?
Yeah. Pikachu. That's better than Sonic.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just throw Goku in there while we're at it.
Oh, goodness.
Iconic video game character.
Video games, Ham. Just because they made an anime for Pokemon doesn't mean it didn't start with video games. Come on. Mental.
Throw Goku in there.
Mental.
Piccolo is the most
Man,
iconic
part of me
video game character.
That's a SpongeBob.
Piccolo's not even the most iconic Dragon Ball Z character. Stop it.
Depends
try
on who
and
you
start a
ask.
fight, Ham.
It depends on what community you ask.
Yeah, Loke.
Damn it. All right.
Not
Mental.
iconic in Texas, apparently.
Let's not. Okay, guys. Let's not get bogged down. Mental.
Cartman.
You know, I'm really torn between two. It's either Doomslayer or the Master Chief for me. But Doomslayer dude is pretty good.
Both are correct.
He's
Yes.
he's beastly, and the Chief, well, even with the Halo series and the cheeks part of it and all that stuff, he's still a boss, man. 7 feet tall, 1,000 pounds with his armor on. That's pretty beastly.
1,000 pounds?
Yeah.
What if he falls in water?
Doesn't matter. Water can't stop this guy.
Dude, the way you pause, like, I don't have an answer. It doesn't matter. Just don't think about it. Don't think
It
about
just
it.
doesn't matter. Don't
consume
bog me
product.
down with semantics. That
Just
doesn't matter.
Consume product. All right, move
Yeah.
on to the next product. Let's get this super chats. Ron TJ, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Says Xbox needs to put Steam on Xbox. Combine the Steam store, Xbox store. Then go buy Embracer. Put the games everywhere.
Oh my god.
Xbox
Do
don't
not buy
hire this
Embracer.
guy.
I always know when Drawn TJ.
Ron TJ, man.
Do not buy Embracer.
This guy wants everything. Anyone have any comment on Drawn TJ super chat?
Isn't
Anyone in the panel?
Embracer a sinking ship?
Yeah, don't.
Yes.
Don't.
Yes.
Don't
Be able
do
to
that.
buy it all at like
Yeah,
but the
bargain
IP
prices.
still has
and
value.
Liquidate.
the IPs they'll be
Liquidation
liquidating a lot
prices.
more still.
Yeah.
Well, I do agree with the Xbox need to put Steam. Xbox need to put, I guess, Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass on the Steam store. That'd be pretty cool.
I would like to see that because
Yeah,
their
I would love to
PC
see that.
app sucks.
Yeah.
Like
Does.
Mm.
Not
not
great.
a fan. Not a fan. Especially if they go the route of a more open system that's running Windows and crap next time. Just ditch your store, put Game Pass on Steam, and go that route.
Then they lose complete control.
Mm.
Well, they already have, haven't they? I don't
Mostly.
know. Feels like it at times, right? With it just seems like they're a little directionless, like they can't seem to make up their mind what they want to do sometimes, but I'm hopeful.
Couple solid
Oh, no,
shouts
man.
here in the chat. Oh, go ahead, Am.
I personally think that Microsoft is in more control than people understand.
Well, I think they
In
know
my
what
opinion.
they want to do.
I
think
feel like
they just,
we're confused they're not as confused. They're more or less I see there's a massive shift in gaming, and I'm trying to ease our way into that as much as possible because we could see PlayStation's clearly not easing into it very well.
No, totally agree. I mean, I think PlayStation has bigger problems than Xbox, to be honest, with their financials, especially.
All right, hold on. We're talking about Xbox.
Xbox is like, in terms of their overall health, is fantastic. I think there's just way too much confusion on what their plans are, at least in the community, and that's their own messaging issues. But
even with Nintendo,
I'm not worried about them.
I'd say even with Nintendo, you see, like, I'm wondering what direction they're planning on going, because how do you recreate the success that you just had? You see what happened right after they had all the success that they had with the Wii. They flopped the very next generation hard.
Sadly.
Yeah,
I think the thing about Nintendo that their saving grace is they aren't blowing through money like Sony. They aren't blowing through. They have a very, they're very, like, when people talk about, like, why doesn't Nintendo do this? Why doesn't Nintendo do that? Because they build their stuff around maximizing their profits and don't blow money that they don't have.
They have the best margins in the industry right now.
They do. Their margins are ridiculous. They spend the least
to make the most. Yeah, they're doing very well on that front. Microsoft doing better than Sony, and Sony's struggling on margins. Like they're so
their
close
margins
to the
were
red
ridiculous.
zone.
I was like, what? They're barely breaking even on these games.
Yeah,
6%.
Like, we don't sell products for less than a 20% margin where I live. So, and
it's
I'm
not
talking
great.
in the company.
All right, let's leave Sony alone for 5 minutes. All right, it's not great. It's 6%. We also
just
report
hug your PS5. It'll be fine.
Leave me alone.
Don't worry.
Leave me alone. So some solid shouts in the chat. Vince says Pac-Man, and Rachie agrees. DS Paradise says Scorpion. That's a good shout also. So X-Men with the super chat says Tomb Raider, my all-time #1 series, Laura. Real quick, panel. Favorite series? 9. What's your favorite series?
I'm gonna go with man, that's another good question. It's a lot. I must say, I know it's easy to say Halo, but I think I'm gonna go with maybe like God of War. Not being my my all-time favorite, but
So you're a pony.
Yeah. No, well, yeah,
I didn't know that was coming.
Dude, I'm shocked.
Looks like yes.
No, actually, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
something right.
I did a whole conspiracy there. Yeah, I know. But
what?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
This
with
guy will spend the whole time talking about like Larry Bird and Robert Parrish and whatever. You ask him, what's your favorite franchise? Oh, the Lakers. He's like, what? Hold on, dude. What are you talking about? Okay, Matt, favorite gaming series?
Halo. That's easy. Halo.
Quick. Ham, favorite gaming series?
All right, if I'm probably being honest, like if I'm saying all-time favorite gaming series that I've continuously kind of kept up on, it's gonna sound kind of lame, but NCAA football.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, I can rock.
I could still go back and play the OG PlayStation.
Yeah, I can rock with that.
I can play Race for the Heisman on the Xbox, the OG Xbox. I can play NCAA 14 on my PS3. The only thing I can't play an NCAA game on is anything current because they stopped making them.
Yeah,
that's the only reason I stopped playing them.
But it's coming back. It
is coming back. I'm very excited, but they keep saying,
"Hey,
we're coming out." They're reminding me of Wild Card, where they're like, "Hey, you guys, get excited," and then they don't say anything.
Yeah, they're kind of
what's
struggling.
The date? What are we looking at? I feel like maybe they're waiting for, I don't know, the draft to happen. I don't think the draft has happened.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, so I think they're waiting for the draft to happen to actually market it, because that'd be the right time to do it, right before the season starts. So.
Yeah. Okay. Cozy, favorite gaming series?
Probably Monster Hunter.
Fair enough. Mental favorite gaming series.
Oh, I'm back to the same two again. It's either Doom or Halo.
You gotta pick one.
Yeah. I'll probably have to say
Just say
Halo.
Horizon Forbidden West like Matt did
Oh
earlier.
yeah.
Nobody likes Horizon Forbidden West.
Lots of people
Actually,
like it. It's got
it's The
millions of
Last of
sales.
Us.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Just kidding.
Mental.
It's not The Last of Us. No, I'll have to say Halo, I think. But it's a really, really... Ask me tomorrow, it might be Doom.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
I actually don't play that. I think I tend to I can't think of very many series where I've played a lot of the games in the series. I get bored of things, so I usually drop off and I'm like, no longer interested in that.
Then jump around.
Like I think
That's fair enough.
3 is normally the most I get out of a game franchise before I'm like, okay, I moved on.
I'm done. All right. The rest of the shouts. Vincent says Tomb Raider Booba as pointy as Pac-Man's face. Wow.
That's when the games were good.
Yeah, they were very good.
When they were actual
Richie
just puzzle games.
Okay. So X-Man, remember Lara Croft and Tomb Raider was the start of evolution of 3D gameplay and puzzle solving, adventures and story. Yeah, it was. Raichi, I'm with the membership chat. 9 months a member. Appreciate you, Raichi. Also, for anyone that's new here, we do have memberships live. Feel free to join. It's $3 if I'm not mistaken, or $2. Raichi says, I'm disgusted by you guys. Master Cheeks is number 1. Okay. Jax82, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is iconic. All right. Sleep loves Virtua Fighter.
Virtua Fighter! It's too bad Sega will never give us another one.
Sensei, King of Fighters is really big in Mexico.
Yeah!
It's big here as well. Like King
I
of
was
Fighter is very big around here.
Yeah,
Which
I was
is
like,
weird.
he was like super excited, like, yeah, I know exactly what that is. And I was like, oh, he knows exactly what this is. Like half of people don't know what.
Mr. Jonah Doctor. Oh,
You know
wow.
what? Honestly, I would play a game called New York City Rat. That's like just a mascot game about a rat in New York City.
I've seen like some gigantic rats from New York City on on Twitter. Is that like for real, or people are just setting that up and it's fake?
Yeah, that's
I mean,
that big.
So the other thing is, the
fucking
fun
rats.
fact, there are actually rats that people got as pets from other places and dumped them.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's the African like pouch rat, and it's like this big.
Mm-hmm.
And
No, African
people
rats
get
are not
them as
that big,
pets.
Cozy.
Huh?
No, leave Africa out of this. Okay,
No,
this is
I'm
a
not
New
even making
York
this up. They
rat
use them.
problem.
They use them
There's
in places
nothing
to
to
detect
do with
mines.
Africa
I'm not
there.
even making this up. They use them to detect mines because they can't set them off.
Mm.
But anyway, people get them as
That's some
pets.
bull. That's
I'm
some
not
bull.
making that up. Seriously, they get them as pets, and
Cozy,
then they get.
I
tired
was
of
with
them.
you until you started blaming Africa.
No, I'm not making
Like-
this up. Like they're
As-
like this. They're like it's like a type of giant pouched rat, and they trained them. Initially, they would train them to like hunt for mines because they can't set them off, and people would get them as pets, like exotic pets. And a lot of times, people get exotic pets, and then they decide they don't want them anymore and dump them. There's also like parrot populations in the U.S. too, non-native, just like chilling.
I'm upset. All this rat business in Africa, nothing. We don't have enough food for ourselves. Why would our rats be gigantic? Anyway.
It's just the type of rat they are. They're like they're not like, the standard rat that was spread all over the place. They're just a type of rat. I'm not even making that up.
I think it's like I think they are brown, if I'm not mistaken. I know exactly.
They're brown.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah.
Okay, I just looked it up, and they
Because
are
they're
fairly
brown,
large.
they're African.
No,
No, I'm not making some. I'm just
No,
What?
No, man.
Luke just thinks we're trolling him.
I'm not trolling you.
No, it's a real thing. Yeah, she.
I only know this because I was trying to get one as a pet.
Well,
Yeah, they look like they're pretty large.
Of course, you're trying to get a rat as a pet, Cozy.
I've had pet rats, but the thing about these is they live longer.
Not just any rat, an African couch rat.
Bro, do they eat birds? That's what I want to know.
Why would you ask that?
Looks like I might need one.
No, I'm asking because, you know, we kind of need your co-host there with you, Cozy.
No,
think about safety.
I mean, I don't think they would bother. I mean, she's not stupid enough to get close to anything that would. She doesn't even like people.
All right, if you say so.
I'm just telling you.
Ham done left for a minute, so
you know what I got Cheetos.
Chinese Cheetos.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. They're steak flavored, maybe. Sirloin.
That sounds. I was gonna. You said I got Cheetos, and I was like, oh wow, something normal.
Steak.
And then she immediately made a U-turn.
Then she goes, "They're steak flavored Cheetos." Okay.
I don't know. That's just what the picture is, but I can't tell what they are.
Let's see.
They smell.
You have to cook them when you eat them fresh.
If you got to cook your Cheetos, something's going on. I don't know. Something's going on, and I don't want to be a part of it.
Well, chew, Cozy. We need to know.
That good, eh?
That
looks like it's pretty bad.
You have
those
to
Cheetos. Those Cheetos hidden? Are they delicious?
They're kind of not good.
That's
maybe it's an acquired taste. You just have to.
Yeah, you
throw
have to
a few more in your mouth, and
they're sweet-ish, kind of sweet.
That's weird.
They're like sweet and like savory, but a little too much sweet.
What color are those?
All right,
hold on.
Then. Moving on.
I don't like them.
Oh my god! I don't know.
Put it closer to the camera.
That's that's not Cheeto colored.
Yeah, that is.
They don't have dust on them. Maybe that's what it
is.
Oh my god! There's
They're
no
like
dust on them.
undusted Cheetos. They have like spice on them. They're like covered in like a spice dust, but they're not
just
like
eating plastic.
Like
what are you doing? Oh no!
Is this how undusted Cheeto tastes?
I don't know what I've never had an undusted Cheeto.
Yeah, don't usually put dust on them either.
It's like someone just sprinkled like a salt and pepper seasoning on them.
That sounds bad.
I don't know what.
No, not human flavored.
Vincent, what?
Not gonna lie. Someone told me something was human flavored. I would. Oh, especially the weird crunchies. The Chinese trail mix with the weird crunchies.
This is very educational.
It's something
Jack
human flavored.
It's expired.
Why wouldn't you try it? As long as it's artificially human flavored.
You would eat something that was human flavored.
I mean, if it wasn't a real human.
As long as the human flavor source, it can be naturally.
Just to find out what a human tastes like.
Yeah, just to be. I mean, I wouldn't like buy a meal that's like, oh, this meal's human flavored. I'd be like, that's a little weird. But like a single human flavored Cheeto, I'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
Sure.
What? I'm wondering who the market would be for on that. Like
I wouldn't buy a bag of them. I wouldn't be a regular consumer of these.
Matt, stop it. Wait.
I would
for them to even make this product. It means someone would have to have tasted
human.
Exactly. Hold on. Maybe
that don't taste like apples.
And tell them this tastes like
maybe
that's close. It's a little salty.
Exactly.
Maybe this person ate their own arm. Well,
and but that doesn't even necessarily be true because apple jacks don't taste like apples.
That's true too. Maybe it's all bullshit. Maybe they're just saying it's human flavor, but it tastes like, I don't know, like some steak or some shit. I don't, like, who knows?
This rabbit hole is just.
I don't know how it's possible.
Kind of falling off the rails a bit.
Yeah.
We're
Milk
just
has
having
the
a good
human
time.
flavored snacks.
No, Cozy. We don't condone such stuff in
Yeah,
Africa.
But what if it's artificially human flavored? Is that okay?
No, Cozy, because every adult knows, right, that before a product is made, the first thing that's done is the R&D team sits with whoever is responsible for extracting whatever flavor, right? So if it's tomato, if it's
We just make it
watermelon.
good tasting, but we call it artificially flavored human. Duh. You don't have to
I'm
actually
still
make it taste like
uncomfortable
human.
with no, Cozy.
Yeah, what if
Yeah.
it's like
You know why?
what if
Because
it's
you
like
can
a
get sued
seasonal
for
thing?
that.
What if it's like a seasonal thing, like Halloween?
No, you can get sued for that. Someone can sit there and be like, "This doesn't taste like human."
No, that's why
So-
it's artificially flavored.
Listen, if somebody sues
I'm
you
imagining
because your
your
food
views on
doesn't
that.
taste like, if someone sues you because your food doesn't taste like human, then that person needs to be put on a list.
Fun fact: this was like the whole Apple Jacks marketing. Like, why?
not fun,
that's where
Cozy.
that came from. Like, why do they call it Apple Jacks if it doesn't taste like apple? That was like the whole Apple Jacks marketing. We can easily sell someone something human flavored without actually having to, check off if it tastes like human.
Cozy, I'm not
Okay.
investing in this business plan of yours. I'm not doing it.
Come on.
I don't care.
At least for the
No,
novelty.
try with 9. 9 might buy into it. You know what? At least someone is enjoying this, right? Sleep 45 says y'all gotta do this every week from now on for the rest of the week. LMAO, y'all are great and made my day today. Appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe
God
to
bless.
TSWS. And 9, thank you so much for coming through and dealing with all of
Man.
this.
Thank
All
y'all
right.
for having me.
No, I'm gonna make
Yeah.
human snacks. A line of human snacks.
Like, so you'll have like human fingers and like
Nine got a dip.
toes.
I mean,
Yeah.
And,
No.
you know,
No.
human
I mean,
thigh.
Here.
human snacks are technically just whatever we eat. What are we
Human
talking
thigh
about?
sounds delicious.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
If it's anything like chicken thighs, it's gonna be delicious.
Remind me
I don't
not to
know.
crash in the wilderness with Cozy at any time. Like, where you're fighting
I
for
will look
survival.
for food before
I
I
don't wanna
decide
be
to eat
anywhere near
you.
Cozy.
Also, I'd
Don't
have
get
to know. Honestly, I'd have to know what your diet is because I don't want junk food humans.
She's like the real life
What?
Tiny Tina. Like I
Bro.
don't want to fucking be around Cozy.
And you might not make it back home if you go if you hang out with Cozy.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Come on, you guys.
I'm with Sir X-Man. I told you Cozy is a zombie. There it is. There it is. Every day I drink 3 liters of Belle Delphine bath water accompanied with
I don't know.
I mean,
hey.
Raichi. Just jeez,
Sensei.
Cozy be
Grass-fed
wanting that
human.
grass.
That's
Organic.
exactly. Thank you. You understand.
Organic.
So ham, when I finally make it, because we don't have like products with GMOs and all that other rubbish around here. When I finally make it to the States and then we have like a panel of TSWS, Cozy's doing remote. I'm not sitting in the same room as Cozy.
No,
You
you
want to
act
come
like
with a
I
fork
would,
and knife.
you guys. I'm not gonna just go at a human for no reason.
She'll just be like, I'm
No reason.
cosplaying. I'm
I
like, no,
love
you're
the
not.
idea.
Like,
No, you are not.
if
You are
you
not
ever,
fucking
if
cosplaying.
you
That
ever
is
cut
real.
up an
You are
animal or
killing.
something, that work.
Cozy, am I supposed to pretend you have not threatened to beat me up and savage me several times?
That's different. Those are just
Okay.
empty threats.
901 sitting
no,
there
I'm
wondering
good.
what the
A
hell he
little.
just stepped in.
Nope.
It's like, what the?
What the hell is this? Oh, goodness. Sleep
Sound like
45 with
empty
another
threats like
good
they are from
suggestion.
like a big brother. Yeah, no, come on over. I'll take it easy on you. We'll be good. We'll be fine. Everything
Yes.
will be good.
I'm not trying to fuck around and find out. That's not what I'm trying to do. Steve,
One of the last times my brother told me that I got tackled by him. And keep in mind he was a starting cornerback from Notre Dame, so it did not feel good.
He wasn't gentle.
Did you learn anything from that?
I'm like 200 plus pounds, so I did not hit the ground soft.
Nice one, Mental. Did you learn anything?
I don't actually get into violent altercations. You know why? Because I am 5'3".
I still don't trust you, Cozy. Everyone who is in the panel right now should be a regular podcast crew. 9, it would be nice to have you back as soon as possible after today.
Oh, yeah. 9 times.
He's being quiet because he's like, what the hell did I get into here?
He's reading the room. He's reading the room. Yeah. I'm sure by like the third time he's here, he's going to start ripping everyone. Gogopo, I had some really good chicken for lunch with gravy. So good. Welcome in, Gogopo. Appreciate the support. And then he says 30 frames per second is fine. All right, we're going to get
30 frames per second is unacceptable. Hellblade 2 match confirmed.
All right, hold on. Let's follow the news in sequence, okay? The first Gears of War 6 news will reportedly be coming this summer. This is via VGC. During the latest episode of the Kind of Funny Xcast, host Paris Lilly made a prediction that Gears of War... Oh, it's a prediction. Okay. Prediction that Gears 6 news would arrive in the summer. A prediction which was then seemingly verified by the episode's guest, Giant Bomb's Jeff Grubb. 9. Are you psyched for a potential Gears 6 announcement?
Yes, I am, man. I feel like it definitely been a long time since we even heard anything about Gears. And for me, Gears of War 5 was pretty decent too. You know, I really feel like it was slept on, but it was definitely a good game in my opinion. But yeah, for sure. Hopefully we do get some news this summer. You know, they'll be dope.
Matt, you psyched for Gears 6 news?
Yeah. I mean, like Nan just said, it's been a while. It's been it's a good thing because it's been long enough for people to miss Gears of War,
right?
Which is something we haven't had in a long time. There's not been much time to miss Gears of War before Gears 5. So now that we've gone, Gears 5 was that 2018 or 19? I think it was 19.
I think it was 19.
So we've gone about 5 years, and you figure it's probably not going to be out this year. So you figure probably 6, maybe 7 years between Gears gives people time to miss it. I'm excited to see what they're doing. I saw somewhere also that it's supposed to be going back to more of the quote unquote horror feel of the first game. So yeah, I'm interested. I'm excited.
Grimy.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what that looks like, if that's what they're doing.
All right, Ham, Gears 6 news. Are you excited?
I am excited for the last one. I had a decent time on 5, and then Hive Busters was hot. Hive
Busters, oof,
very hot.
So good.
Really good.
I enjoyed that for sure. But anyways, yeah. So I think it'd be hilarious if it was 30 FPS. I think it would be. I almost kind of want it to be, just so I can watch the meltdown on Twitter.
I feel like Gears is one of those games that's the
take.
one that they'll definitely get correct of all the games.
What's with everyone choosing violence today? You got Cozy wanting to eat people, Ham wanting to just have discourse everywhere just for fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like...
I want to see people get so mad and still play it anyway. It's like, I love it when that happens.
That's how they are.
I hate this. Like turn it on and play it anyways. Like, oh,
I'll
man,
play it, but I won't like it.
15 days and I can't stand this. You sure can. You hate it so much that you can't stop playing it.
30 frames
Love
per
it.
second
So, like,
gives me a headache.
I'd love to see that happen.
It
To be
killed my
honest,
mom.
and but the thing is, I think that they'll have like. To be honest, I think that since it is a shooter game, it's online. They'll have 60 somewhere in it.
Sure.
Like at
I'll
least for the
expect it.
online mode, if it's not for
Yeah.
the campaign. Because I mean, I don't know. It just when it comes to like cinematic moments, I don't really like. Of course, I would love 60 for everything. I mean, who's silly enough to say I don't want that?
I don't
Yeah.
want 60.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild.
Sure.
We know you're
And I'm
trolling,
not buying
Cozy.
what Cosie's selling. So
No, she's not even selling it.
I
Not even
don't
renting
even-
it.
not
No, I'm not. So, I don't even play at 60 on my computer.
Cozy. I'm not buying it.
Cut
It
the
doesn't
cap,
matter if
Cozy.
you explain it. I'm not
No,
buying
I
it.
don't. I literally don't play at 60 on my computer because I have so many things open that if I bump up the performance, it kind of causes issues on my computer.
Well, that's
I-
like
So
a very
again-
rare case.
Now she's trying to tell me that she doesn't like a higher frame rate because she purposely likes to bog herself down. Like, stop it.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot
I
of
ain't
cope happening
buying
over there.
what you're selling.
Yeah. It's a lot of roundabouts in
I
here.
do cap what I'm playing, how I'm playing on games on PC because I will have so much things running that if I turn up the performance, it makes my computer start choking.
Yeah, but if you had two computers, you'd play at 60. So settle down, Cozy. Stop lying.
I have
Damn.
3 computers.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
two
ahead, Ham. Finish your point. Finish your point, Ham. Jeez, man.
Anyways, yeah, I can't wait for the new Gears to come out to see what they've done. Of course, you got people saying that they've seen a little bit and that it's unbelievable and whatnot. So, of course, I'm excited for it. And I mean, that's just another Xbox banger right around the corner. Dog.
Hey.
Sure.
Cozy,
Yes.
before you go, just want to shout out Yodani
Cozy
Casada,
has to
who
leave?
just gifted. What?
Cozy has to leave.
No.
What,
Before
are
she
you
gives her
kicking
opinion.
Cozy? Like what?
She looking like, what?
Jesus
What
Christ!
I do?
Before she gives her opinion on the
Oh.
subject,
Oh,
Lord,
geez.
Everybody heard
Poor
that.
Cozy's like, I take it back. I didn't really mean I'd eat a person.
all right.
I was just kidding.
Yodani, thank you so much for gifting 5 TSWS gaming memberships. Appreciate you. Says, what is this? Okay, it's a lot of stuff that he's put there. Amp Solo and Amp Log 7 memberships. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so
Woohoo.
much. Cozy,
Yes.
go ahead. No, don't go away. Go ahead.
So
Oh, my goodness.
I'm really excited. What I really hope though is I would love more Hive Busters.
Yes.
I would really love a full Hive Busters game. But I'm excited for what they have to offer. The gameplay is solid. I still do a lot of Horde. So I'm hoping, improvements to Horde. But yeah, I would really be excited for another Gears game. Shut up.
I'm actually gonna step back in and say something real quick. Since Cozy mentioned Hive Busters, I think it'd be dope if they did more of the idea of just Rogue Squad. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like what you see with like ODST. It's like a Rogue Squad,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's exactly what Cozy's saying. It doesn't even have to be,
The exact team from Hive.
the same 3
Hive
people
Busters.
all the time. It'd be cool just to do little missions and then end up seeing like and what I'd like to see it be is like DLC, right? But then like when we go into main game, maybe we see those people like in passing in the main game.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But really they're
That'd be
just like
very
DLC only kind of characters. They're not part of, the main Gear squad. They're just doing stuff on their own, but they're in support
Yeah.
of the same thing.
Yeah, it's an interesting perspective. Not playing as like the
Yeah.
main team that's getting the big major stuff done. That's interesting.
Like a crossover.
Yeah.
Just there.
It allow people to die. And you not to feel super terrible about it. You know what I'm saying? Or it allow people to live on and then you wish they would be part of the main team, but they're not.
I thought you were going to say, but you wish they'd be dead. Allow them to live when you don't want them to.
Like Bears.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Bears,
That's
for me, I
cool.
always wanted him to
disposable
die.
characters then.
Oh wow!
That's what-
I always wanted.
yeah,
more.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
What's his name? Who
Bears is always
has
bitching.
every Gears game?
Carmine.
Carmine.
Who doesn't
Carmine.
love watching Carmine every game?
Carmine
yeah.
gets. Carmine
Because you
gets
see
his
Carmine,
shit
you're like,
rocked.
oh, something's about to happen.
Man.
Carmine's like Kenny for South Park.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like
That's
a red
basically what he
shirt.
is.
It's a sad family line, man. But they're all heroes.
But
They're
how
all heroes.
are there so many of them?
There'd be a game
Yo,
just of
Cozy.
Carmine. That'd be great.
Probably like a
What?
Mormon family. The Carmine family probably Mormons
Yeah.
or something.
It's like a
Because
family
I'm
of
like,
20.
how are there so many of them? They should.
They believe in being fruitful. All right.
There you
Yes.
go.
Be
Gears
fruitful and
6.2,
multiply.
the Carmine Chronicles.
Yo,
I would support that.
I would play that game. I want to meet like Mama Carmine and all the aunts
She's
and
dead.
just be like, yo, you
She
guys
dies.
are the ones who
They're all dead.
Come on, guys.
What if they
Alright.
were just
Dad,
lab
on the way to
grown?
dropping
What
me
if the
off
Carmines
here?
were all lab grown?
That's actually more probable, Cozy, that they're lab grown. But that lab is very inefficient because if you're struggling so much with the locust, you should be producing way more like fake soldiers to just go out and be fodder. But it is what it is. Sleep is complaining. 9.
I already went sleep. I went first. But yeah, like I said, man, Gears of War 6, can't wait for it to, well, hopefully we do get some news. Because like I said before, it's been a long time since we even heard about news being reported. So hopefully we can at least get probably, no gameplay, but, saying, hey, we are working on a new game.
All right. Mental. Gears of War 6 news incoming. What are your thoughts?
Okay, I'm gonna get real serious right now. I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
Oh my goodness.
When have I ever been
was here for
serious?
it.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I was here for it. I was about to pull my camera a little closer.
About time. It's about time this guy gets serious. What's he doing? Yeah. No.
Professor X, real quick. Let's go.
I love Gears. Like, it's one of my favorite franchises. It'd probably be my top 5. Like, when I'm thinking Doomslayer guy and friggin' Master Chief, Marcus Phoenix is like right in there. So yeah, I'm stoked for new Gears. It's been almost 5 years already.
Wait.
And
Did you really just say that? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Did you just say that? Are you serious?
Say what?
no, I'm not.
You said Master Chief, Doom Guy, Marcus Phoenix. I'm really looking forward to Gear 6. Did you play 5?
Well, I did, but I'm just saying, as far as characters, Marcus Phoenix was awesome. They need to find that magic again, right? I was
Alright.
getting around to that.
Okay.
but,
Okay. Go ahead.
um,
Go ahead.
No, Gears is great. Like, I enjoyed 5, but Hive Busters, I think, is arguably one of the best looking games this generation from any platform. Like, that was
I would agree with that.
really
And
good
also
showcase
Top
for what the X was
DLC
capable of.
It was one of the best DLCs for a game.
ever.
And a good, yeah, probably ever, honestly.
I mean,
Yeah, no, it was great.
Definitely
it was,
top
It was a
DLC
lot
for
of fun
me.
that game. So yeah, count me in on Gears 6. Looking forward to it for
put it
sure.
up there with the Outer Worlds DLC.
Which I still need to beat the second one.
Yeah,
Yikes.
I have nothing good to say about Gears 5.
I know.
Anyone looking
Okay.
forward-
Yep.
All right.
What?
Anyone looking forward to 6? I'm happy for you guys. I hope you guys play the hell
I'm
out of it.
ecstatic. I can't
The
wait.
best part about
Yeah.
the Gears series is the way the gameplay has just improved.
So what was your? You got to expand on that, Loke. What was your biggest issue with 5?
Tell us, Loke.
Oh no.
I've
No.
already spoken about this on previous
Tell us-
episodes.
tell us
You guys
again,
know
Loke.
I'm setting them up for this, right? Come on.
You're just
Tell us all
trolling.
about
You're
it.
just trolling because I done told you.
No.
already.
Actually, I am
told you-
interested in knowing.
buzz off,
I'm
man.
interested in knowing. Tell
Yeah,
everybody
I know.
what's going on.
I'm interested in knowing again also.
Oh my
Bite
god.
me. Bite
I'm
me.
not.
Sleep says I'm a hater. Sleep says I'm a hater.
Well, he is.
I thought we
He
were allowed
is.
to
He's a.
disagree. Whatever
he's-
happened? Whatever happened to us being allowed to disagree, huh?
You're
Thou
right.
shalt
Hey,
Was
not
it
have wrong
gameplay
thing.
or was it story that
It's
bothered you
story-wise,
the most?
everyone knows that he likes
Thou-
Kojima games, which means he doesn't
Thou
care about.
shalt not.
He bad at the
Thou
game.
shalt
That's
not
true.
have wrong thing. Always say what everyone else says. Okay, sure, whatever.
Exactly.
Let's move on.
Come on, Loke. Tell us.
No, I'm not taking the
world's
bait,
waiting.
Mental. I done said it already. All right.
Okay.
He-
All right.
He really.
All right.
he
Sorry.
really-
Sorry.
He really
Because
likes.
I'm bad at the
I'm just
game.
messing. It's all good.
Really?
It's all good, brother.
Here, let me give you
We're
the clip
good.
notes on it real
He
quick. He
really
doesn't
likes
like
bad
the
at the
story that
game.
much. They over featured Kate in his opinion and didn't
No.
follow the main
no.
crew. No, stop.
not the
Stop. Let me
problem.
finish. Let me finish, Loke.
Get that off the screen.
I mean, unless you want to break it down for us. I mean, I'll be quiet.
Go ahead. I'm tired of talking about this.
Aw.
even if you
They
say something that's
overfocused
not-
on
I'm
the
sorry,
game.
buddy. I
And
didn't.
he
I didn't
felt
mean to.
like
I
it
didn't
became
mean to.
some sort of kind of woke-ish game, and I mean, I see the direction that he's looking at with that a little bit, but at the same time, I don't. It didn't stop me from playing the game like it did for Loke, and he really did.
You know what? You know what? I'm triggered. I have to give all the context.
Uh-oh, he's
all right?
triggered. Oh boy.
No,
I didn't mean to do
Loke
that.
Really
I didn't mean
wished
to do that.
It had more Kate.
Because sleep is thinking I'm just hating for the sake of hating, and I was bad at the game or whatever. I'll give you guys the full picture, okay?
Give us
Ham
the
was
full
talking
picture.
about when he was in varsity, he was playing Halo, right? And he was just like a big shit talker, and he was beating people in Halo. You know what? Back in the day, I was clapping them cheeks with my brother on Gears of War
What?
1,
Pause.
2, and 3.
What?
All right?
Whoa!
We were
Whoa,
doing
whoa,
damage
whoa.
on
Diddy
those
with that.
online servers.
Shocker,
Yo,
bro.
dude.
All right?
You could
We-
not
I don't care.
pull off
I
my
don't care,
nails
Cozy.
and beat
I
that
don't
statement
care.
out of me.
I don't care. I really don't. All right?
He triggered,
Take it
yo.
how
Let him
anyone
get this.
He
wants to
doesn't-
take it.
Hey guys, he doesn't care.
The point is, I've always loved Gears of War from day one. All right.
Now,
We used to take time off because I started working when I was
Preach it.
16. Right. I started working when I was 16 and I was still going to school. I used to take time off school and I used to take time off work. My brother would do the same thing when Gears of War 2 came out, because the first one kind of shocked us, right? We were big PlayStation fans. We got the PS3 day one, and then we played MGS4. There was nothing else on PS. People were losing their minds over Gears of War. We went and got it. It was the truth. We jumped to the 360. And then when Gears of War 2 was announced, the synergy was perfect. We took time off from school, from work. We bought like freaking triple-decker pizzas. We got the soda. We got it the day it landed in South Africa. We knew the manager at BT Games. We bought the game before it even landed. We got the game before they started handing it out to other people, because we used to live right next to the mall, right? And we beat Gears of War in like 4 hours. On the hardest difficulty, because that's all we played. We just played Gears of War every fucking day online.
Nice.
Right? We did the same thing for Gears of War 3. And after Gears of War 3, on an annual basis, me and him would clock 1, 2, and 3. We would figure out one weekend in the year to sit down and beat the crap out of Gears of War on the hardest difficulty every single year. When they announced Gears of War 4, he was living in another province. He's in Sofala. I'm in Maputo. We figured out the logistics, saved up money and whatever, took time off work, right? Told my wife to fuck the hell off, right?
Wow.
He flew to Maputo to come stay at my house. We beat the crap out of Gears of War 4. We were very underwhelmed. Before we beat 4, when he arrived, we beat 1, 2, and 3 again on the highest difficulty. And then we went to 4,
Nice.
beat it on the highest difficulty. It was boring as fuck. We went back to 1, 2, and 3, and when we both agreed 4 was kind of mid. Whatever. We kept our annual tradition. They announced Gears 5. Cool. Same thing. He rocks up. We did the same thing. We beat Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. We told 4 to fuck off. We jumped straight to 5. And 9, have you beaten the story for Gears of War 5? How many times have you beaten the story for Gears of War 5?
Well, I really haven't beaten the game yet, but I have played it.
Have you passed the village?
Have
you passed the village?
I passed
the snowy village, and then the aliens attack. I'm not talking about the first village, right? Which is like summer weather, whatever. I'm talking about the snowy village. Have you passed that level?
Yes.
All right. So I'm not sure if it's before the fight or after the fight. There is a scene where Kate, and I'm paraphrasing, essentially says to Marcus, no, she says it to JD, that you, JD, are upset because JD was upset about something. She's like, you are upset because it's not about you. And right up to that point, for any Gears of War head that's been playing Gears of War since forever, we were all under the assumption that it's been about Marcus Phoenix. It's going to automatically go to JD. That's not what happened. That's fine. But the way she said it, me and my brother at the same time playing co-op after investing all this time, right? At the same damn time, we both looked at each other like, and I swear, this is what we said. I'm not even saying this because you guys are American or whatever. We're like, nigga, what the fuck? Because it definitely felt like a personal attack. That's what it felt like to us. And in this world of everyone's feelings, everyone can bring their feelings, and that's reality, right? That's our reality. That's our reality. And from that point, we couldn't continue. If anyone has access to my Xbox account, I don't block my achievements. You can go and check my Gears of War 5. Go and check. I didn't finish the game. My brother and me were just like, dude, fuck this. Uninstalled that motherfucker, went back to Gears of War 1, 2, and 3, and that's it. So it's not that it's woke. It's not, there's no problem with woke. And this goes back to like even the Stellar Blade and all this other bullshit. There's nothing wrong with woke. Just make it good. All right? We like female protagonists. We don't have a problem. Make it good. That's all. Ooh. That's my problem.
So Luke doesn't like it because it's woke.
Well, I apologize for bringing it up.
No, you
but
don't apologize.
I think everyone needed to hear it though, because I've heard that speech before, and you know I see where you're coming from, Luke, and I'm not making light of it. I get what you're saying. It was a big departure from the series the way it was going, so I understand how it'd get you in the feels.
I only care about the gameplay for the most part.
So where were we?
Look at the screen.
Before you guys insisted on derailing motherfucking show.
It's my fault. I'll take the hit for this week's show going longer.
Vic, the motherfucking click. Yo, Vic, welcome in, man. Hey, Cozy, love eyes emoji, and sorry, I don't recognize the rest of y'all, but hey, let's go.
Oh yeah.
Was
Yo,
Vic
Vic
here
is
when she was
consistent.
talking about eating humans, though? Like,
would
he may have missed
never.
that.
Vic might be okay with that. He might just be okay with that. Vic with another super chat. Thank you so much. Your town sound like what females call me, my puto. Yeah. it might be that. Oh my goodness. All right, Ham, put the news back up. Jeez.
I didn't take it down. You did.
Sorry?
I didn't take it down. You did.
Did you get enough oxygen standing really that high up on your soapbox, Loke 7? Dude. Yo, Danny. You should have heard me. You should have heard me when I was begging these guys to leave it alone. I did.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah, you did. You did.
Which article are we on next? So I can click on it.
Some good news. Microsoft has launched Xbox Spring Sale, offering savings up to 50%, which means Cozy Beluga about to go ham on a wallet this week.
She's like, what?
According
I'm
to
gonna put
the
up or
platform
shut up,
holder,
Cozy.
I mean, that's what I do. Sales are great.
Yeah. According to the platform holder, the promotion features savings of up to 50% on selected Xbox games. The offers and products available vary by market. At the time of publishing, 1,100 products are discounted in the US and 1,101 are included in the sale in the UK. Featured discounts are recently released games include Skull and Bones for $46. Suicide Squad. Ain't nobody trying to buy that. And Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, $30. The spring sale launched on Friday and is running until April 18th through Microsoft Store and the Xbox website.
Can I go first on this one?
Go ahead.
Yeah, it stinks. Me and Matt kind of looked at the sale the other day.
What?
We got a sneak peek at the sale, and it was just like, Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. The highlight that they just put on there was Skull and Bones and Suicide Squad. So if that doesn't tell you how the rest of the sale is,
wow. So it's not great.
I'm looking at the sale right
just
now.
not that
It's
exciting.
it's not even that it's just all stuff I have, and all the stuff I don't have here. There's a reason I don't have it.
Check it out. There might be a couple things that you want, but I like for me and Matt personally, we both looked at it, and within 60 seconds we were all set. We were all good to go.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on sale if you want Baldur's Gate 3, but it's still like it's $63 still.
I want Baldur's Gate 3
Technically,
on PC.
Well, then good luck, buddy. Go and grab it.
Blue Dragon and Lost Odyssey are on sale all the time.
I own the physical of Lost Odyssey.
Oh, okay. So essentially, much to do about nothing with this sale.
It depends on, if you're. I think sometimes, I don't know, someone who buys cheap games, I found a lot of stuff was on sale.
Yeah, there's stuff here to play, for sure. It's just it's up to you to decide.
X-Men's talking about a very good game. I've had Digimon Survival on my wish list for a minute. $15. That's a good one.
Let's go to it. Let's just go on ahead and look at the sale for ourselves.
Yeah.
I got it on the screen right now. So you got. I don't know why it's showing in Europe prices or whatever the hell it is.
Uh-oh,
no.
Hogwarts Legacy.
It's on a VPN.
Yeah,
Are
Canada's
you in
right
China
over there.
right
Yeah,
now?
you're on it. Oh, not Canada. Sorry.
Dude,
me
why
feel
can't?
Ghost Runner, because Ghost Runner is always
So you can
like
all feel sorry for me when you see how dumb the
Sorry.
prices are
Sorry.
here.
Gotta be
sorry.
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 Gotta be
Guys,
sorry.
don't make fun of his
Sorry,
accent. We're
Julian.
going to lose ESG points. Jeez. Anyways, Ham, scroll down on the sale.
I don't know why I'm still getting the same prices.
Just go. Oh, pounds, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It'll be pounds.
So yeah, look at Suicide Squad. That's 50% off already.
Yeah, that's the third game. That's the third big game in their sale is Suicide Squad. So that
Yikes.
sets it up for you.
Yeah, just to see, that's half off, and then right next to it is Call of Duty. That's only like a quarter off. That's something. That is something. Or just a little. Let's see, 2K. That's a good deal. This is a good deal too. Mortal Kombat. I actually did buy this. That's a good deal. Let's see, Dead Island's a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I got it. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk. Anyways, Avatar's all right.
Damn.
Kind of forgot
It's
about
all right.
Tragic.
Jedi Survivors is a pretty good deal. I've seen it for
The
cheap.
prices look very high though for a sale.
I mean, depends. Like, so I think maybe because a lot of the games that I've looked at, and I'm like, ooh, they're games that are cheaper anyway, and I'm like, yes, I will buy that.
I don't understand why it's giving me the sell in that region. It's kind of a little frustrating, but whatever. But yeah, that's the sale. There's a bunch of pages, and I'm definitely not going to go through all of those.
I just look at my wish list and see what's on
There's
it.
Alan Wake 2. It's $10 off. It looks like.
Alan Walk.
That game fucking rules.
I got to step away for a few minutes, help my son out for a sec. I'll be back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
No.
it's an okay sale. I mean, it's just not going to knock your socks off. That's all I really got to say about it.
Side.
Aye. Anyways, next.
Yeah, let's move on. That is just wow.
I'm a little excited. I'm pretty sure there's some 2-play games that I have this year that are on the sale, and so I'm gonna get those 2-play games. I was like basically waiting until I beat one game to get some more games on my 2-play list. But because they're on sale, I might get the next game on my 2-play list.
You're planning on getting through the rest of this list, Liz. I said Liz. Loke. Better get moving.
Yeah, we do. At least Stellar Cheeks. We need to get the Stellar Cheeks at least.
I say
Saber...
Stellar and then also Hellblade. You gotta touch on Hellblade.
Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna skip Roblox and Action Comics.
Nobody cares.
Why is Roblox on the? All right, come on.
You'll see. Saber Interactive CEO says Koto remake is still alive and well. Who here is looking forward to the the Koto remake?
See where you're at.
Who thinks it's still realistic that this thing is still coming up?
I mean, I don't have a lot of faith for it. I'm also not too invested in it, quite honestly, because I didn't play KOTOR growing up. So,
yeah, I'm gonna have to pass too because
I am not into
Nine, go ahead.
I don't know. Go 9.
Go Cozy.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm just not into Star Wars.
I'm trying to look at the image. So is she laying down?
Yeah, it looks like she's upside down or something.
Upside down.
What are you talking about?
The
ad?
picture.
The image. Yeah, the image.
Oh, that's an ad. It's not part of the story.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought it was
First
never
Omen.
mind.
Oh,
Never mind.
okay.
I thought it was like the art of the game, maybe.
Hell no.
It's IGN. They like to mix up with movies a lot.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Half the site
That
is
look is so
movies, if we're
attractive.
being honest.
All
What
right.
about Koto? 9. About Koto.
I mean, it really. I mean, I don't remember playing the game growing up, so if it does come out, I'm for sure to check it out. So
The original is still very good. For anyone that hasn't played
Might
it,
check it
it's
out.
still very
I
good.
have it on my list.
Unless you're a stickler for like graphics, very, very, very good. game.
Now,
Ham.
when was the
Stop
game?
it. Sorry? Go ahead, 9. Go ahead, 9.
No, I was gonna ask. When was the game first? Like first release when you missed.
Jeez. I think it was like
the
2000, 2002 or something.
Oh yeah.
It was on the
I
first
don't remember
Xbox.
playing it. Okay. Yeah, I don't
That was
remember.
a minute ago.
Yeah.
Yo, Danny, you need to stop with these type of super chats. All right.
No, I love them. Keep them coming.
Thank you for the $5. Says Loke banned on PS Online because the joke. Okay, Cozy. All right. Because the DualSense mic caught those noises he was making during the Stellar Blade demo. Hashtag down bad. Listen, I have to address this because he's addressing me, right?
Excuses.
Stellar Blade is a magnificent game, and I did spend the entirety of last week playing and replaying it several times.
Just going up and down the ladder. That's what he calls playing it.
Whatever.
He was
like admiring the physics of the game.
Why is it okay for us to be like, wow, the physics in Zelda is so impressive. If you do this, it affects that. Why are those physics okay, but Stellar Blade physics are not okay?
Oh, so you were just doing that, going up and down the ladder and monitoring the physics.
Damn it, Cozy. That's not my
was.
that's not what I was
He
trying.
hasn't denied it. He hasn't denied it.
Because he can't. He can't deny it.
Fuck. You know, I shouldn't even have tried to defend that point.
No, you shouldn't have.
Church is
You
just in a
shouldn't
couple days. No problem, bro. It's all good.
Right.
Okay. Yo, Daddy, thank you for the super chat. Anyone else want to add anything on the Koto remake so we can move on?
Excited to see what it looks like next.
All right.
Same.
WrestleMania 40 is this weekend. What are you guys looking forward to, if at all?
None of it. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm not watching it.
I wish like I'd love to watch it. I'd love to get into it, but it's just like, dude, I'm so far out of the WWE loop. Each time I try to get in, I feel like I just don't understand what's kind of going on, and it's just like, I don't know.
You know what the good thing is, man?
Usually when I turn on that stuff, I just wanted to go take a nap. I'm not gonna. I'd rather just take a nap.
But
It's good stuff though. It's good stuff. Like they brought it back. They definitely brought it back. I'm just not in a place to really take advantage of it.
It's popping, dude. For me personally, I'm looking forward to seeing Jade Cargill. You spell her name Jade, right? Cargi.
Who cares? Why are we spelling her name?
He is the greatest female wrestler you've ever seen. Like, she actually wrestles. It's not just, oh, I'm fit. She actually wrestles.
There's a lot of women that actually wrestle in
WWE. He's the best I've ever seen.
I think you're just enamored, and that's
what sounds
the issue.
Match
does
is fine.
sound like that.
Which is like saying, like, oh man, that girl from Iowa really plays basketball. The rest of the girls, but everybody else is playing like she plays basketball. She's really good. She could be in that.
Oh my goodness!
Stop it.
All right, fine. No one cares about wrestling here. Whatever. Whatever. Nine. Do you watch wrestling?
I used to, but not as much. You know, I'm like Ham. You know, it can't. Well, I can watch it, but I really can't get into it like I used to.
Yeah, I'll enjoy the hell out of it while I'm watching it. I just like asking me to come back every week to watch it. I'm probably not gonna do that.
Just the specials, Ham. Let's start watching the specials.
I'm not gonna buy the specials. I'm not gonna buy the specials if I don't understand what's been going on. And then one thing I'd like to, I mean, I'd be more than happy to pay you to do is like to go to one live. Like I love that stuff. Like even if I'm not understanding what's going on, like storyline, it is very entertaining to see in person.
What is this, your daddy?
Stella
Yes.
Jade.
And then Vic says Loke's going to watch it to see the female wrestlers and compare real life physics to the game physics. Y'all just hating. Okay. TSWS, tell
Climbing
Loke
that
to
ladder
look up
wrong.
Jordine Grace. She's fit as hell and she can wrestle her ass off. Works for TNA Wrestling. Well, why don't you just DM me, Yovi? We follow each other on Twitter, so I don't see
Be
the
careful,
problem.
He
Yogi.
wants
You might
to
mess
win
around
his
and
DM.
accidentally get an audio message back. Something you don't want to hear.
That's Jordine Grace.
Anyways,
Okay, Woke. All right, bud.
we don't have
Moving
time
on.
for you to look at that right
Stellar
now.
Blade director says no microtransactions outside of potential crossover collaborations. In a recent interview with Ruli Web, translated by Genji and confirmed by IGN, director, I'm going to butcher this name. I'm sorry to any Koreans watching. Kim Pyong-tae talked about what players can expect on launch day. One feature Stellar Blade fans shouldn't expect is microtransactions, at least not initially. Here's the quote. We want to make it clear at this point that Stellar Blade will not require any additional expenses that gamers are not aware of beyond what they paid for in the package. The only exception is if we create, if we create collaboration costumes with another company's IP, those may be sold for a fee. Also, there is no new Game Plus in the launch version, so please look forward to it being updated very soon. I'm a big fan of everything happening with Stellar Blade, but can we agree? This is some old bullshit. This is double speak. No microtransactions outside of microtransactions. I'm going to open this one to anyone in the panel who wants to say anything. Go ahead.
I thought the demo was good. Surprisingly, because I don't typically like those types of games. Not really my thing usually, but I actually had a good time playing it. It was fun. I'll probably go back and play it again.
Yeah.
Before the game comes out. But yeah, I thought it was good.
I definitely feel like it's gonna be microtransaction. It sounds like it. Like more than what they are referring to. Yeah. You gotta listen. He said if. So
I kind of get it. If they're making a deal outside of their own company, there has to, like, the deal's going to involve money and licensing, right? So they probably have to recoup that. And it's optional. It's not. I really hate microtransactions if they are a pay-to-win scenario. If it's cosmetics, I don't care too much.
I didn't get a chance to play the demo.
It's still up.
Okay.
It's still up. You can still go and get it.
Are they gonna take the demo down, or is the demo just up?
I don't think so.
I'm not gonna take it
No,
down.
demo's staying now. Demo ain't going nowhere. But as for this, yeah, I don't care. This is something I don't care about. Like even if this article had the opposite and says Stellar Blade has microtransactions. I still wouldn't care. I don't care as long as it doesn't impede how I play the game, or like, you know, make a barrier in some way, shape, or form, or
makes it harder if you don't
or
pay.
hold on to like something that should be a normal thing in the game and it's not because they want to put it behind a paywall. Other than that, I mean, like, I don't care. Like, I don't care about microtransactions when they're in games like that. When a game comes out and gets on top of a mountain and says we don't have microtransactions, I'm just like, okay. Like, it doesn't like make me want to buy it anymore or less. But when they say, hey, we have skins that you can buy, microtransactions, I'm the exact same answer. I'm probably not going to buy them. I don't care about microtransactions in like 99% of the games. So
I don't interact.
Yeah. They can keep doing it. I think it's smart for a business to have microtransactions in a game.
Yeah.
I think it's smart for a business to do it. But I mean, as long as they're not being nefarious with it, and we all know what nefarious is.
They need to be nefarious.
Yeah, and if it can keep the cost, the initial outlay of the game down, right? So we're not seeing those $100 games everyone keeps telling us we should have by now. I don't care, right? As long as it's optional and it's not giving people an advantage, like in a PvP scenario.
I want $100 games.
What?
Okay.
Like, I'm not mad when I go to a restaurant and they're like, "Oh, that'll be 25 cents if you want ranch or something." Like, that doesn't piss me off. Like, that might make some people mad, but that doesn't make me mad. But at the same time, I know that there's still other things available. I can get ketchup, mustard, and all this other stuff without paying anything. And that's kind of the way I look at it. Like, as long as I have something that I can get and something that I can enjoy and I don't have to pay for it, sure, I'll do that. But if I'm feeling the need to pay a little extra for a little extra sauce, a little extra cheese on something, yeah, whatever. I mean, it's no different than any other place that you should shop. I don't care about microtransactions in games. As long as it's not fucking up my experience. If I walked into Walmart and they're like $5, please, to shop, I'd be like, you got me fucked up.
What? Before you even do anything.
It's like a cover charge to go in the store.
I mean,
that's a big one.
I shop at Costco.
Target. Oh, God.
Costco.
What
but
happens
the thing is like,
do they charge you before you get it at Costco?
You know, Costco. I almost look at Costco kind of like Game Pass, a little bit, to where it's just like I'm paying for a membership. I know what I'm getting.
Yeah.
As for Walmart, if I walked into there and they're just charging people no membership.
I mean, that's what Sam's Club is.
Yeah, Sam's Club. It's similar to Costco's, but you know,
it's owned by Walmart.
Like, day passes for those places and whatnot, but the whole thing is still like the element of choice. Is it worth it at the end of the day? Right? So is it worth it for people? I mean, me in particular, I think Costco is worth it.
I get
shop there enough. If you shop there enough, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Just like a game that you really like. Maybe you get WoW, for instance. WoW is just like you can call Costco WoW. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay a subscription to go to that. We'll find it worth it.
My rebates from Costco are always way more than my membership fee anyway.
Exactly. So you don't even have to pay for it the next year.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
It just pays for itself after you get it the first year. If you do it. If you shop there, right? If you never shop there and you get a Costco membership, which I've done before in a prior year before, like got it and then just kind of just forgot about it and then ended up being a waste of money. But luckily it's not like out the frame in pricing to get a membership in there. It's not like $300 for a membership. It's like, what is it, like $50, $100 max?
Yeah, depending on 60 is the standard, then they have the executive one.
That's right. So it's not that much.
And the pizza's only $10.
You guys notice how I didn't contribute to this conversation at all? It's because we don't have
your part of
any
Texas
of
doesn't
these.
have Costco.
No, we don't have any of this stuff in Africa.
In Texas, they don't shop at Costco.
There's no.
I was gonna say
there's
what?
no-
We
Texas
don't-
doesn't have
They
They
Costco.
shop at the more
We don't-
American choice.
We don't
Sam's
have any
Club.
of this stuff in Africa, and I'm pretending I'm from Africa, so I can't contribute to this conversation. Okay.
Oh,
You know what?
this is the gift that keeps.
I don't even
on
know why I
giving.
try anymore with you guys. I don't.
I don't know why you do either.
This guy's
Let's
scamming all
move
of
on.
us.
Whatever.
Chattanooga,
Let's move
Tennessee.
It's like, so what? I've been doing this
Poor
podcast with you guys for years. I'm waiting for the day when I'm gonna pull the rug and then just take hundreds of thousands of dollars away from me. That's what's happening right now.
There it is.
Okay. All right. Vince
dirty
says they go
scheme
to
in
Walmart. Okay.
All right,
Next, Hellblade confirmed to run at 30 frames per second on Xbox. No performance mode available. Ham, you've been hot on this one for a minute, so I want you to go first.
I want you guys to listen to something real quick. And I mean, tell me if I'm crazy. I mean, I just supplied the information. I didn't say it. Somebody else said it.
Ham's about to cap really hard.
But I mean, I didn't say it. Somebody else said it. But take it how you want. Okay.
You have to fight a lion in Africa to buy milk. Get the fuck out of here, Richie. This guy, man.
All right, hold
Right
on.
from the
I'm
lion's
about to
teeth.
throw it on screen. All right, so
Lion's
bam,
teeth.
right there. So
What's this?
that the man, the myth, the legend, Mr.
Okay,
Hip
look
Hop
up- oh my
Gamer, Mr. Hip Hop Gamer interviewed David Jaffe, and I believe he did this a while ago. Like if I'm actually gonna go, I'm actually gonna go double check and look real quick because I think this was like his last post. But yeah, that he did the interview a while back.
Jeffy's got no beards. Well, what is this?
Oh yeah, he did
1992?
this interview. This interview was May 18th of 2020. They did an interview with David Jaffe, right?
Okay.
So just to give you a little bit of context, but David Jaffe ended up saying this. Can you guys hear it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
If you think you're going to get a character that looks that real and she's going to be fighting 6 other characters in an environment that looks as good as what you saw today on Unreal 5, and you're going to be running at 60 frames a second, the answer is, of course, no. But that's, everything's a trade-off. Like, I've seen people online this week going like, what the fuck? How come it's not every game in 60 frames per second now? We're at 2020. This is ridiculous. It will never change. It is always, what is it? You rob Peter to pay Paul. It's like, you can get 60 frames if you want to run a game from PS4 era, but if you want to run a game from PS5 era now and you want all the graphics and animation and great visuals and all that stuff, you're hitting the processor with all that shit. So, you're always going to be struggling from 30 to 60, maybe depending on if you're VR, obviously more, because the art team and the development team wants the graphics to look great. The programmers want to be running at 60. The fans say they want to be at 60, but if you actually ask the fans, would you rather have better graphics at 30 or good but not as good graphics at 60? I think most of them would take 30.
60.
Yeah, there you go. That's what he said.
Which is dumb, but it's the truth.
But is it wrong?
No,
it's not wrong.
I think it
But
is
is
a
he-
CPU bottleneck.
Yeah,
Just
is
like
it
you
wrong
said.
what he's saying? Because if you just look around, right? Like, you could tell somebody, hey, you'll get 120 FPS in 1080 on this TV. They'll say, I'll take the 4K TV. Majority of people will do that. Do you disagree with me on that one?
You're right.
Nope.
You see most people at Walmart, when they walk out with a TV, does it say 1080 240?
You just say 4.
No.
It says
No, in the
4K
TV.
because all they care about
Yeah.
is the high fidelity. They want
Yeah.
it to look as real as if they were there.
Yeah.
Sure, but that's most of that. They're watching TV though, right? Like you want the best picture for your movies and stuff. Video games, I think, is a different conversation. Like I know guys that are buying 360 hertz 1080p monitors because it's 360 hertz versus
Are they your
buying
average gamer
even
that's gonna spend? Are they
They
your
are.
Are
average
they what,
gamer?
sir? No, they're good gamers,
No.
but they want the high refresh rate over, say, even 1440p at 240. They'd sooner go 1080 at 360. I think they're crazy personally. Like, I'm happy at 144 hertz on my PC, but it's, just under 4K resolution. It's 3840 by 1600p, my monitor.
I agree with you, but but David Jaffe is talking about what Loke is always talking about, and that's the people that pay money, and that is the casual crowd. Sure, you can get a lot of people psyched up for 120 in games and 60 FPS every single game and whatnot, but when you go, you're just your average gamer that's just looking to buy Call of Duty or buy just something and just continuously play Fortnite, whatever. I don't think they're really staring at the hertz on the console or on the TV when they're going to go buy these things.
No.
Like I can guarantee you when I talk,
It's only the
when my
nerds,
cousin
like-
went to go get a Series S, and when my boys hit me up to help them get a PS5, they didn't know. They just know that the new Spider-Man looks cool.
Yeah.
And they want to play it.
That's it.
Yeah. No, I agree. Average person doesn't know.
And just to finish, I don't mean to interrupt you. Just to finish, Microsoft, remember they did a test not too long ago, seeing how many people go into options and switch it to performance mode.
Oh, I always do.
And those numbers were telling. Not to say that of course I want 60 FPS in every single game. I want the game to look as smooth as possible. But they're not catering.
12% is not enough.
They're not catering to me.
Does not motivate anyone.
I don't think most people know there's an option to switch it. And I don't think most people have actually experimented back to back, like gone from 30 to 60 and then play at 60 for a bit and go back to 30 and went, oh my God, what am I doing? Right? Like most people just don't know.
Yeah, ignorant.
I think.
Sure.
Yeah. And I mean, in this game's case, personally, I think it's probably 100% CPU bottleneck. That's the issue. If it wasn't, like, let's say we don't know what the resolutions are that they're playing at, but let's say the Series S is 1080p, 30 FPS, right? With whatever settings, and it's a smooth lock 30 FPS. Well, it's a 4 teraflop GPU. If you take the Series X with 12 teraflops and just apply those exact settings, you should hit 60 FPS if it's not a CPU bottleneck. If it's a CPU bottleneck, it won't matter. You're not getting to 60 no matter what until they do whatever they have to do. Reduce the physics, reduce this, reduce that. That's putting the load on the CPU. So that's why I think it's a CPU bottleneck. Otherwise, they could have given the 60 FPS option to Series X players just with reduced graphics. But
I told you not to speak ancient Greek on here, Mental. I told you. You keep doing it, man.
Yeah, sorry, man, but that's my theory. I mean, the other possibility is they want that parity, and they're just refusing to give Series X people the performance mode when maybe they could, and I think that would be lame if that's the reasoning. But if it's a CPU bottleneck, what can you do? You're dealing with Zen 2. It's pretty old technology. It was old when it came into the consoles in the first place, and you don't get the IPC that you get out of newer stuff, so it is what it is.
You can't force the CPU to just work better. Oh, I just get 60 FPS.
Yeah,
and then the game looks good. Like it's just you can't.
Yeah, there's
force
limitations
the two things without the console itself just needing better specs.
Yeah. Unless it's it's UE5 though, so I don't necessarily think this is the case. But we've talked about it before on different shows where older games based on DX11 engines, just with updated graphics portions of it to support DX12 features, those still only use 4 threads. So that's why you see a lot of older game engine titles, brand new games coming out 30 FPS, and then later getting patched to 60 because they learned to take, full use of the other 12 threads that are sitting there doing nothing. But that's on a PC, you see that stuff easily. All right, you just load up a performance monitor and you can see how much the threads are loaded, and you immediately see, oh geez, it's only really using 4 threads.
Me and my PC. Oh.
PCMR? Oh, sorry.
DS Paradise says he went 60 and never looked back. So that's another PCMR.
I play on my PC at 30.
I go as fast as I can.
You're a menace, Cozy. That's your problem.
I enjoy being a menace, actually.
Cozy, I need you to pay attention for a minute. Nick in the chat has a Nintendo issue. Help him out. It says my Wii U friends list is flickering on everything being offline and online. Is this normal?
I wouldn't know because I don't rock a normal Wii U.
What type of Wii U?
I'd say just hard reset it. If it doesn't fix it, then you're in trouble.
W for the win. Really?
Jeez.
Golly.
Rocking the 1070 Ti. It's a trooper. God bless you.
Ooh.
Quality content on TSWS Gaming. That's all I'm saying.
We need to get moving.
Yeah. All right, so no one cares about the 30 frames per second, right? We're okay with this, correct?
No, I didn't say we were okay with it. It just is.
I'm not
going
to play it
is.
either way, so
it does.
I'll be playing on PC. I'll be on PC.
I'll play it on every console I can get it downloaded on. I'm gonna try it on my Xbox Series S. I'm gonna try it on my PC. I'm gonna try it on my Steam Deck. I'm hoping that it's as smooth as Starfield was 30 FPS on the Xbox. If it is like that, then I definitely ain't got no problem with it being 30 FPS because the Xbox Series X and S of Starfield. I'm sorry, it looks pretty damn good. And
Starfield is.
I have a good time playing that game, and you see how quickly everybody shut up about the 60 FPS. Like, if it was that big of a deal, people would still be like, people are only using it because there's another 30 FPS game coming out. If there wasn't, if there wasn't any, thing coming out right now, nobody would be talking about 30 FPS and the problem with it on Starfield because there isn't a problem with 30 FPS on Starfield. Or else you would still be listening to people complain about it. Those people that did complain about it, sure, maybe they nutted up and got a PC. But at the end of the day, I mean, even though I even talked to Vinny last night and I was like, yo, Starfield looks good at 30 FPS on PC. And he's like, yeah, it does. I just like it at a higher frame rate. But he admitted it looks good. And that's what
your brain adjusts.
Basic casual person, that's all they care about is if it looks good.
Yeah, and your brain adjusts to it. You give it 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and you don't notice the 30 FPS anymore. You're right. It's just the way we're wired.
And then you get into the city.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you start seeing the loading screens. Anyways, we need to keep it moving.
Yep.
Lastly, on Hellblade, and Hellblade 2 developer Ninja Theory says its fans enjoy shorter games. There's a lot of pressure on people's time these days. The developer of Hellblade 2 has explained why he prefers making shorter games, insisting digital distribution has opened the door to games of all shapes and sizes. This is the quote from Ninja Theory. I think what we always set out to do is tell a story for the game length to be appropriate for the story that we want to tell. So it's not really a case of setting out to make shorter experiences. I think it is, there's a story that we want to tell here with a beginning, middle, and end, and what is the right shape and size of experience to tell the story. So that's kind of where we start. I'm usually I try to not contribute too much on this because I'm just the host. But on this specific subject, I want to give my thoughts first. As someone that has a lot of adulting to do, this type of commentary is very much appreciated. I can, on a good day, I can only put in 2 hours of gaming on a good day. Like I left work early, I got to the gym, no parking problems. I left and there was no heavy traffic. That's a good day. I get 2 hours of gaming. But other than that, it's very hard. So seeing stuff like this just makes me more pumped for it. I don't hate super long games. It just takes me forever to get through them. So I do appreciate when developers give us different types of options and lengths for games. 9, go first. What's your thoughts on this one?
I mean, to me, it sounds good because number one, my backlog is crazy, man, and you know, and I feel like you know,
yeah.
Once I play Hellblade 2, like I said, well, I didn't say this, but I have played Hellblade 1, and I really liked it. You know, looking forward to playing Hellblade 2, and you know, it's just something about longer games. I just don't. After maybe like after 10, 15 hours into a game, I just stopped playing it. You know. But shorter games, yeah, it's looking forward to it.
Yeah. Matt, shorter games or longer games? Or you don't care? Are you in the middle?
Look like Matt don't care.
It doesn't bother me. I think it works for. I mean, the developer of Hellblade saying that makes a good amount of sense because I don't think anybody, and it's not a diss on Hellblade because Hellblade is great, but I don't think realistically anybody wants to play Hellblade for 50 plus hours because that's a kind of draining game. It's meant to be an experience that you're in, you're out. Like that, stretching that out for like 50 plus hours, 100 plus is just no good. So like, I get why, like it makes sense for them to be saying it. It also makes sense considering the fact that they're pricing their game appropriately. And if that's, and I said it before, if you know, having some shorter games can lead to appropriate pricing of those games, then I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Yeah, $50 and Game Pass, right?
Yeah.
Ham, thoughts on shorter games?
I agree with both Matt and 9 on this one. Just like, especially with what 9 said about backlog and whatnot. It's just like I got so much other stuff to play, and there's too many games out here trying to be the all-in-one game. Like when me and Matt were playing Avatar, we were just like, oh my god.
It just won't finish.
It's not that it's a bad game at all. It's just so expansive to the point where it's like, this would be cool if I had nothing to play. But seeing that I have a ton of other things to play, this is not cool.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So like, I'm not going to spend my time and get that involved in that story and that involved in, even though there is elements in that game, I'm just like, yo, that's fire. Right there. It's just kind of is what it is. So yeah, I like that idea of it, but I also, what I'm probably the most happy about with hearing that it's purposefully short. It's not short, it's purposefully short, right? So with that being said, what they're telling me is that there's no fluff.
Yes.
There's no BS.
It's like an anime
How
with
many
no
times have I
filler.
heard people say, "Man, the Spider-Man game, they had all these stupid little things that I had to do in the game," or man,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
playing, or I was playing Gears of War and I had to do this stupid thing for this achievement and whatnot, like whatever that 2.0 thing is, right?
Yep.
I hate
yeah,
that.
yeah. So it's like
Seriously 2.0, seriously 3.0. Those achievements are
exactly. So
insane.
I'm not just trying to hate
Anyone
on
that's
Sony
ever
when I
done
said
those achievements,
I'm not
you
just
have
trying
a
to hate on
problem.
Sony when I said Spider-Man. I'm just saying like there are games like this everywhere where it's like the story is fairly tight, but then like the things that you need to do to like be completely fulfilled in the game is just like so unnecessary, and like it almost feels like the game is trying to trap you in it instead of just be what it is. It's a fun experience. So I'm pretty happy to see that Hellblade. They know what lane they want to work in, and they're trying to do the best that they can with it. That's respectful.
Yeah. Cozy. Oh, hold on. There's a super chat here from Sir X-Man. Thank you so much, Sir X-Man. Question.
Oh, it definitely is.
Should Hellblade 2 be considered AAA now? This one's for the whole panel.
Yeah, it's AAA.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think length of the game decides like if you're triple. It's the quality you put into your game.
Marketing as well.
That's another thing too. Like we'll see once the marketing starts ramping up. I mean, obviously we got the previews and stuff, but
yeah, I was gonna say it's already started. People were just starting to complain about it, and then started to come out a little bit. And this is just a little bit. This isn't even like the commercials or anything. This is just like the Twitter exclusive content kind of.
And that's the stuff I'm talking about, because we it was like a month before Starfield, like not even a full month, like a couple weeks before Starfield, and then the marketing really started for Starfield, and we'll see what happens with this. But like we just got the previews for this, so
all right. So X-Man, there you go. It's definitely AAA. Cozy, shorter games, yes or no?
I think all types of games are good types of games. A game doesn't have to be shorter, doesn't have to be longer, but sometimes I do like long games. Sometimes I do like short games. What?
On that tightrope, pick one, Cozy.
No, that's not how it works.
That's how we're making it work.
I refuse.
You don't refuse nothing.
Yo, Matt, watch that tone. Our ESG score, man. Jeez.
The ESG score can screw off, Loke. Quite frankly,
dude, we have light bills to pay. Okay.
Hey,
just because we're black doesn't mean they're gonna let us pass. Okay, they're coming for everyone.
Come for me. Bring
dude,
it.
can you stop? Can you stop that? Mental. What are your thoughts on the developers saying that people want shorter games?
I personally like shorter games. Like for me, the sweet spot's kind of in that 8-hour range where they're at. 8 to 10 plus, and then on the longer games, 15, sort of 20 tops. I don't like tons of filler and nonsense quests that I got to do sideline stuff just to level up more to continue the main quest. Like I want to be able to, if I want to bomb through a main quest, let me do that. That's kind of how I feel about it, but that's why I don't play many Ubisoft games anymore. Like I never finish them because I get sick of having to do stuff that I'm not interested in order to keep the story going. So
I see what Mental's saying. It's almost like some action games try to be like a RPG when they're not, and it just makes it seem super drawn out.
Yeah, it's filler, right? Like to just add hours to the game, and I don't enjoy that personally. But I can totally relate to what 901 was saying about backlog. I mean, I was thinking the other day I could probably go 2 years without buying a game and not run out of things to play.
Yeah,
like it's stupid, but so yeah, I like the shorter ones too. It's my preferred way to play.
That's what she never says.
We were talking. Oh my goodness, we were talking about sales, guys. Metro Last Light Redux and Metro 2033 Redux are going for a combined $4 on Fanatical right now.
Yeah, those are always on sale. You can grab those anytime.
$4 for full games.
Yeah. I still need to beat them. I played them. They're
some of the best games.
I love the Metro series.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get up out of here.
Hey, I just wanted to bring up
better.
one thing before we take
doing
off.
the outros.
Yeah, I wanted to have one little last topic before we get up out of here.
Okay.
Oh,
this box
man,
is good.
Fun. So I just want you to listen here.
Oh, I love this video.
What video is this?
I'm just gonna let it play for. I'm gonna let it play for like 20 seconds. I'm gonna let it play for like 20 seconds, and you tell me what you hear. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Gaming Bolt.
I don't know.
Series' long-awaited sequel to 2017's award-winning Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is finally upon us. Even though it's a Microsoft exclusive coming to Xbox Series X and S, PC, Cloud, and Game Pass day one, the next chapter in Senua's saga is set to be one of the biggest games of the year after it releases on May.
What do you mean, even though?
So you heard it.
Despite
what the hell?
Despite being a Microsoft exclusive, this game's actually good.
Ah, come on. This is ridiculous.
That's insane.
There's no Xbox tax.
Oh shit!
This is the shit.
There is no
See,
tax.
this is the rubbish. This is the rubbish that then I can't sit here and tell Matt and Ham, oh, there's no such thing as an Xbox tax, because then they chuck this stuff in my face. What am I supposed to say?
There is no tax.
You're supposed to say there isn't a tax, and it's just their imagination.
That's a lie, cause did you not hear?
Yeah, you're supposed to gaslight us.
Despite being
you're supposed
even
to
though.
Even though.
Oh man.
Despite being
Even
only
though
on a
it's
piece of shit console,
Oh
it's
my
actually
God.
going to be a pretty good game.
With virtually no sales worldwide,
Ham, send me that link, please.
it'll be one of the greatest games that no one plays.
He heard that. He's like, wait a second. Why?
The light bulb go big.
No, because it went on, and then I was like, wait, please tell me he's gonna say something worse, and then the thing keeps going, and then I'm like, oh, okay, so that was it. That was the moment. Like now, how can we deny? Okay,
5 seconds.
clearly there's a bias. There's a bias. There's a big problem here.
Oh, man.
And to be completely transparent, that's the video the whole way through. Like that's the vibe throughout the video. The whole entire way.
Yeah. Let's listen just a little bit more.
This time,
there's more.
Embarks on a brutal journey of survival through mythical Viking Iceland. Her dogged determination to confront the marauders who've enslaved her picked people, forging her through a dark and dangerous fantasy world. Hellblade creator at Ninja Theory, Tamine Antoniadis, is promising a sequel that is grander in scale in every perceivable way. Highly detailed, more immersive visuals, awe-inspiring cinematic set pieces, encapsulating sound, expanded combat capability, and Senua's deeper understanding and acceptance of her psychosis are all set to make Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, in Antoniadis' words, look like an indie game in comparison to its sequel. Principal in Hellblade 2's beautifully realized visuals is Ninja Theory's use of Unreal Engine 5. The developer has already shown off the game's superbly lifelike facial animations, thanks to Yui 5's metahuman technology during a GDC presentation in 2023. But, according to VFX director Mark Slater-Tunstall in Ninja Theory's recent behind-the-scenes developer direct showcase, the team were fortunate enough to undertake numerous reference-gathering trips to Iceland to help them best portray the sense of scale in this desolate, beautiful place. Allegedly, certain sections of the game will directly mimic real-world locations discovered on these scouting trips,
That's
with
so
minimal changes to pathways and structure design implemented in-game by the developer's level designers. The idea is believability, states game designer Antoniades. Making things look real or believable, with the best way to do that, according to him, being to base everything on real things. Their ambitious pursuit for high detail extends to the in-game character
Is it me or is
wearing
this guy just
costumes
talk like
too,
everything
with
that
real
you heard
outfits,
was kind of
sometimes burnt or damaged, being scanned into the game engine via
talks like an
photogrammetry,
AI.
giving an authentic, weathered look to each character. The Hellblade 2 dev is also using advanced flow maps to make clouds form and dissolve as naturally as possible. The team's goal, clearly, is to obtain a seamless suspension of disbelief for players. When coupled with its
Sounds
superb
doubtful.
dynamic lighting, it looks as though they might be just about to drop one of the best-looking games we've ever seen.
Oh, man.
okay.
The game's
Same
combat
so.
has also received a major overhaul for this sequel. Arguably the most underbaked aspect of Senua's saga, for Hellblade 2, Senua actress Melina Jurgens have put in some hard work to transform herself into a motion capture
There's the part
warrior.
right. I think this is the part that they.
Combat is a bigger focus of the overall action, but reinforcing the game director's overriding philosophy of basing everything on real things, the only combat maneuvers Senua can perform in-game are ones Jurgens can do in the studio. If Jurgens can't pull it off via mocap, then it gets left on the cutting room floor. To achieve this heightened realism,
Pretty nuts.
Jurgens underwent extensive training via the Screen Combat Academy in London, learning all her own fighting moves, and, including, as revealed in the behind-the-scenes snapshot diary of A Digital Human Episode 2 Warriors in the Making, being taught how to fight with a sword. Further exemplifying the developer's commitment to realism, all Ninja Theory's animators took the same combat course. The point of this was twofold. One, it'd give them a clearer working knowledge of the type of combat abilities Jurgens will be able to put into Senua's moveset, and two, it gave Jurgens ample opponents of necessary skill with which to practice and record her mocap performances with. During this time, she worked intensively on her fitness and trained one-on-one with the stunt coordinator. Whilst we haven't seen a lot of one-on-one fighting in the gameplay footage shared by Ninja Theory just yet, we do get flashes of brutal combat in the latest official trailer revealed at the Game Awards 2023. And from those flashes, it seems Jurgens' hard work is paying off. What's most striking, though, isn't the competence of Senua with a sword, but the sheer laboriousness of it. Senua looks shattered, like she's barely clinging on to life, about to collapse at exhaustion, her raucous screams taking as much effort as every sword swing. This feeling is deliberate, of course, with VFX director Slater Tunstall stating as much in describing Hellblade 2's action more akin to a survival horror, with players barely surviving every combat encounter. We want the player to always feel like they just scraped through, he says. One thing is clear. Survival is going to be a struggle. On her side for this journey through 10th century Iceland are these psychotic visions and voices materializing in her head. Senua has grown to accept who she is, and no longer fears a psychosis, but embraces it. And in turn, these voices often offer up help and support. Furthermore, Senua will encounter others on her journey who embrace her unique perspective too, whilst others will see it as an obstacle. The original Hellblade's depiction of mental illness was praised by players and critics alike, owing to its well-researched authenticity. And the fact Ninja Theory were careful not to reduce the
Crazy
very
how much older she
real-world
looks now.
mental condition to a gameplay gimmick.
It's
For
been, what,
Hellblade
5,
2,
6 years?
Ninja Theory have sought
yeah.
further consult from experts in the field, most notably professors at Cambridge University, and with people who live with the condition themselves. Whereas Senua was once terrified of who she was, now she can use a psychosis to her advantage like a weapon. Ninja Theory believe this shifted perspective will deliver something more meaningful to players, and there's no doubt that the psychosis Senua now accepts as a part of her will be handled with utmost sensitivity in Hellblade 2. Deepening the immersion further is Ninja Theory's continued focus on the game's audio design. Perhaps amongst the greatest strength of its forerunner, Hellblade 2 will deploy the same binaural audio techniques in this sequel, giving players a more true-to-life experience as the auditory hallucinations whisper chillingly in Senua's head. Binaural audio extends to the game's environment sounds, and the music this time too, with listeners expecting the most realistic recreation of sound currently possible. If you don't own a set of gaming headphones yet, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 might be the game that encourages you to take the plunge.
There you go,
Giving the
Twan.
promised immersion and deep
I was about to
connections
say,
to the
shout
player
out to
character
Twan.
and story that the binaural sound will provide. More glimpses of actual gameplay would be appreciated before the game's release, but given the moody atmospherics, brutal combat, immersive sound design, and heightening focus on realism, it's not without question we could be seeing Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 in contention for Game of the Year. Hopefully, it'll come to more platforms than Xbox and PC.
Oh
There it is
my
again.
goodness.
Ninja Theory have put
Hopefully.
into the sequel deserve.
There it is again. Hold on.
I'm ready. I'm
Always.
ready to end this now.
Always.
I'm ready to end this show.
I sure hope it
year.
does.
Hopefully, it'll come to more platforms than Xbox and PC, as the effort and dedication Ninja Theory have put into the sequel deserve to be played by as many gamers as possible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He really cares about the gamers.
And
Yeah,
Insomniac put a lot of effort into their game, but it doesn't deserve to be played by anybody else. It's not worth
No.
not worth it. But Ninja Theory, yes, they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to be
Oh,
here
shit.
anymore.
It's goofy. Silly.
I don't want to be here anymore.
There you go. Look, that was just all I wanted to bring up to end the
Uh-oh.
show. Something a little,
Are you
little
satisfied?
exciting. Some facts, I guess, from gaming.
There
Bowl.
is no tax.
Not at all.
There isn't. You guys are delusional.
Yeah, we
All
are.
right. All right. Good show, guys. Good show. That was fun.
That
You can sign us out, Luke.
9. Before you go, please tell everyone where they can find you, what you've been up to, etc., etc.
Man, you can find me on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch on 901 The Gamer. We play Forza, sim racing games, flight sims. If you guys want to come over, check me out. I appreciate the support.
Thank you so much for coming through, man. Really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Matt, tell everyone where they can find you.
You can find me here every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern for BullSittin.
Hey.
Obviously, you can find me over on my channel, Matt Likes Games, videos every Monday and Friday. Mondays is the L3R3 podcast at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then on Wednesdays, it's myself and Ham Solo at 2 p.m. Eastern for the Two Player Podcast. And you can also find me on Twitter at Matt Likes Games. And that's where you can find me.
Good stuff. Cozy, plug.
Woo! You can find me all places where you find Cozy Beluga on Thursdays on 4GQ TV, Fridays here with the boys, Saturday. Later on Fridays, Wasted with Wise, and then on Sundays,
Waiting for Cozy to say it.
Majestic Mayhem. What? Oh yeah. I didn't say it right.
Oh, let's hear it for the boy.
Let's hear it for the boys.
Mental, plug your stuff, brother.
Oh, at Mental9R on X, Twitter, or formerly known as Twitter, and pretty much everywhere. Xbox, PlayStation, except YouTube, where it's Caffeine Entertainment. On Steam, I'm Mental9R. And you can find me here most of the time on Fridays, occasionally with Loke on Sundays, and I guested with the Game Complainers last night. So if you go look up their channel, you'll find me there too.
Yeah.
Awesome show. I had a great time today. Sorry for poking the bear and Getting Loke riled
Sorry.
up there. And...
Never apologize for getting under Loke's skin.
Oh,
You're on
sorry,
purpose,
buddy.
Ham.
It was good times, though. Good times.
He's
Ham,
sorry.
you want to plug anything? before
Yeah,
we
I
hop
do
off?
actually. I'm going to be dropping a video either later tonight or tomorrow early. Probably tomorrow early, just so it has more ability to get traction during the day. I don't know, maybe that's how it works. I don't get it. But anyways,
I don't
I'm
think
going to be
anyone
dropping
knows.
a video about a little game. Excuse me, that I've yet to render quite yet. I showed it off a little bit last night, and I'll show it off real quick here again if I can get it pulled up quick enough. But, it's a nice little what I'd call a cozy game. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if it's more cozy,
but
but I
it's a
think
cozy
this
game.
is what I would like to call a nice little kind of cozy game. Oh boy, look at that.
Sweet.
That's
Crazy.
Let me get that pulled up. Yeah, my I have too much stuff running. My CPU is probably going nuts right now.
After we just gave Cozy crap about that.
Ham was pretty vocal on that one too.
So this is what the game looks like. It's a bullet hell shooter kind of game, but like it gets pretty nuts. So like, let me go do a little bit of gameplay just so you can kind of see it. But this is the video I'm working
everywhere
on.
at you, and you have to be very skilled at dodging them, because usually in bullet hells you have it's one hit kill or maybe
Oh,
three
it
hits
pauses
kill,
when you stop.
Yeah,
those are
pauses
bullets.
between every move.
And you mix that with turn-based tactics, with games like XCOM or Wargroove, stuff like that, and then you get something really special, because bullet hell games sometimes are overwhelming to people playing them.
Yeah, they don't give you time.
Wow, I've always wanted to be able to pause a bullet hell. Like, this is a game of your dreams, and then you just spice it up with a dash of roguelike, and you got something really special cooking.
Well, speaking of that, I mean,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Get this guy off the screen. Get that guy off the screen.
for Recent where the creative directors of the game, I'll definitely.
But yeah, that's the video I'm gonna be putting up. It'll be about it looks like it's gonna be around like 10 minutes long. 10 minutes long, yeah. But yeah, I'll have that video up probably in the morning. I'll probably have it like rendered and all done tonight, and then put it out for the morning for everybody to check out. But yeah, the game is called Enter the Chronosphere. And then as for next week for my episode of Behind Them Sticks, let's see. I got Geek Life Mike coming on next Thursday. So that's the two updates I wanted to throw on. Carry on.
All right. There's no last point today because, wow, we are way over the scheduled 2 hours. Thank you guys so much for continuing to hang out with us. We really appreciate it.
We do.
And why you put me up on the screen? Why you putting me up?
Stop it, Loke. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. Let me read the outro. So thank you so much for continuing to stay with us. Like, we had lots of fun, and we're happy that you guys also had fun. So here's our outro. Our weekly. God damn it, Ham! What are you doing?
What's funny is that wasn't even Ham. That was me, buddy.
Oh,
That was me, buddy.
This guy. All right, now
blaming
going
Ham
back,
for things.
going back to the outro read.
Come on,
Don't
show him
you
your face.
dare do
Show me.
anything.
It's crazy how you find that uncomfortable.
All right, our weekly schedule is as follows. Sundays for Loke's Gaming Log. This is a podcast where I decompress from the week in gaming at 2100 hours Central Time. Figure it out. Central African Time. All right. Mondays are for the crossover at 2:30 Eastern.
You know what you meant.
Where Ham
Central
Solo
African
and K Mega discuss Xbox. Where Ham Solo and K Mega discuss Xbox stuff and more. Tuesdays, me and Ham Solo duke it out in a quick-fire discussion centering on video game news on the lowdown at 5 p.m. Eastern. Wednesdays, we're off on TSWS Gaming, but Ham Solo does feature on Matt Likes Games channel for the Two Player Podcast at 2 p.m. Eastern on Matt Likes Games channel. Did I mention that Matt licks games before he plays them?
Oh.
Every single one of them, even the digital games. All right. Thursdays are headlined by Behind Them Sticks at 8 p.m. Eastern, where Ham Solo introduces people in and around gaming that you may or may not know to try and positively bring people together. Fridays is the big hangout we've coined as BullSittin, featuring Cozy Beluga, Matt Likes Games, Ham Solo, Mental, myself, and a special guest or two. This week, our special guest was 901 the Gamer. Very, very good time we had with him. Hopefully, he'll forgive our missteps and come back in future to discuss.
I really did.
Sorry?
I enjoyed myself. I really did.
Yeah, awesome. You're live, so that's why you're saying it. But as soon as you get off, you're like, what the hell?
Nah.
Never again. Never again with those crazy barrels.
To discuss the week's big gaming news and happenings, we used to hand out gaming vouchers, but we're taking a break from that for 1 or 2 or 3 or 6 months. We'll see. And also, we do this so we can all just sit here, right, and watch to see what Cozy eats or drinks live on stream. We do this every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for tuning in to BullSittin on TSWS Gaming. We hope you had as much fun watching as we did talking about video games. If you enjoyed the podcast, smash the like button. If you didn't like the podcast, smash the like button, because the algorithm doesn't care, and we all know that. Share this pod with your friends and enemies, because views are views, regardless of intention. Also, subscribe to our channel for more gaming content. Thank you very much for watching.